time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
What's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm with my man, Christopher Burton.
People's Podcast, what's going on, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who it is, man. God, dog, it's a Straight Up Wrestling Show. That's who it is.
Yeah. So, we are here live, guys. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw that we just now had this past week of, Monday, 4 or 5 days ago, Chris. Yeah. We're going to talk about that because, the reason we're going to talk about that because we was there live, guys. So, it's not like we was just watching on TV. I know Chris went home and he watched it on TV. I haven't had a chance to do that. But we was there live in our hometown here of Greenville, South Carolina. So we was there live at the show. So we're definitely going to talk about that. And Chris, I'm going to let you go ahead and start off talking about it while I look for our ratings and everything like that. So go ahead and start talking about that. And I need to make a few shares and everything like that. So go ahead and start talking about Monday Night Raw.
I mean, the show was pretty packed, man. The show was pretty packed, man.
It was packed out
for about 16,000 seats, man. I said there might have been 80 or less seats available.
Oh yeah,
that wasn't sold out, man. So it was pretty good, man. So yeah, it was a good thing, man. I mean, I don't have no problem with it. It was pretty straight. And as everybody know, man, most definitely first and foremost, prayers with your girl, boy, the bull dagger, boy, got messed up knee, boy.
Man, cut that out, man. Come on now.
It always talks, man. I mean, seriously, all prayers to her, man. Hope she gets better, gets that knee right. And it's the same knee she had injured before. So now you got to look at it as being just injury prone, man. I don't know if she's going to be able to come back from this. I hope she does, but if not, hopefully they'll find a role for her and be able to do something with her, man.
Oh, they would. They will go ahead. They are going to go ahead and drop her after this, man. I'm pretty sure, because she continues to have that injury, and they are not going to spend any more time on her. I'm pretty sure. And it looked like, from what I'm understanding, they was going to go ahead and drop her in the first place. So they
should have, man. I hate to say it, but they should have, man.
They already had dropped her friends. They already had dropped both of them. So. Yeah, I don't look for Zoe to come back. Not at least not in the WWE, not in the WWE, not in the. If they continue with the infrastructure that they have now, she won't be back. And what I'm talking about, as far as the management go, and what's going on, AJ Skills? I see you in the house. See my man Green Randall is in the building.
But Green Randall, boy, if you was there, boy, you'd have lost your mind, boy. You'd have went crazy when doggone Wilson Waller came out there, man.
All right, there you go. I see him, Chris. Do you see him?
Yeah, they right there at the bottom corner. Yeah, right over my face.
Yeah, I see him, but like I say, all right. So we got you guys inside, this new thing, man. So let me see how in the world I can do this.
It's a new feature, man. It's got y'all coming up on the actual screen.
Right.
So yeah.
All right.
But
I look. I'm gonna go ahead and say a few things before we get into the chat, pretty much answering, discuss, get into the discussion with everybody here on the chat. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I thought about it, man. Look, we was there, and we sitting there during the first match, and Chris said, what you think about it so far, man? What you think about it so far? And, it was okay. I mean, as far as that first match that was going on, it was okay, but I felt uncomfortable. I just had this uncomfortable feeling, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I had an uncomfortable feeling. Wrestling, to me, the WWE, it looked like, and I'm talking about from the presentation of the way they presented everything there in the Bond Secure Wellness Arena. What's going on, McClark? It was like I was sitting at a circus. It was like I was sitting at American Gladiators or something like that. Some kind of new form of entertainment of muscle man, of brass and brawn or something. It did not come off to me as a wrestling show. Now, it had a form of wrestling, but it didn't come off to me as a wrestling show. It just didn't. And I mean, that's from the jump. That's from the presentation, guys. And I hate to say it, but it just didn't look like a wrestling show. It's like they have went overboard on the theatrics, and maybe that's a.
Hey, what your boy Cube said, boy, used to be hip hop. Now look at you, young gone and flip flop, boy.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's a tactic. Maybe it's a tactic because from what I understand, they had 9 commercials within the first 45 minutes. So maybe it's a tactic to pretty much draw more advertisements, advertisers to the product and say, hey, look at all this glitz and glamour. And it overrides what the product actually is. If I'm going out to buy a loaf of bread, I want that loaf of bread, part of it to be, I want to be able to see the loaf of bread. It's like back in the day, back in the 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, a lot of times you were going to a market. I'm not going to call it supermarket because they were just coming along, but you were going to a market and you couldn't see the product that you was buying. That's like if you wanted to buy a pack of bologna, they would put it in like a brown paper sack, or they put it in some cellophane pack that was like colored or whatever. You couldn't see the bologna. Oscar Mayer figured that out. Oscar Mayer opened it up where you could see it, and they put the Oscar Mayer strip across it and everything. And I think they did that in around 1930, 1940, a little bit around the wartime, a little bit after that.
Oh, wow.
But they sales just went off the chain, man, because people could see that product. You had the same thing with pickles and ketchup and things like that, and so on and so on. Wrestling, I want to see the product. I want to see wrestling out in the forefront. When I'm watching a wrestling product, I want to see 70%, 80%. 80% would be better. But as far as the WWE, WWF, they have always had, ever since Vince pretty much took over in around 1984. I say around 84. He took over like 82, but 84 on up, he has always had a presentation of marketing. He has always 20 to 30% of his business has always been marketing. But wrestling was always in the forefront, even though he didn't like to use the word wrestling. It was always in the forefront. But people knew it was World Wrestling Entertainment or World Wrestling Federation. They knew it was wrestling, even though Vince didn't want to use that word because Vince wanted to be more than wrestling. But now it's getting to a point where wrestling is 30% of the product. And you could tell that because we had Monday Night Raw. I mean, we was there for 3 hours. 3 hours. They started at 7:30 to 10:30. They had 5 matches where they had one speed match, which I want.
No, it wasn't even speed. It was a main event.
Well, main event. Okay, they had one main event match. Okay, so they had that, and then they had 5 matches. Okay, you giving me 5 matches in a 2.5 hour show. When I used to see, I would go to Greenville Memorial Auditorium to a big show that was an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I got 8 matches. Okay, so in 3 hours, I was used to getting 8 to 10 matches. You're giving me 5 matches, and we used to see 5 matches on Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, Chris, on Georgia Championship Wrestling. On the Superstation at 6:05, they would come on and show us, and we get 8 to 10 matches, and we get a lot of interviews.
Yep, you did, man. You did, man.
That was wrestling. That was wrestling. Wrestling was at the forefront. Now we have all kind of advertisement. Morgan and Morgan. What else are they showing, Chris? They're showing
Morgan. They showing Hulk Hogan's beer and everything, man.
Knickers, beer, and all these other commercials. And wrestling has taken a back seat to all that. Now, of course, in arena, which we was in arena, and one thing I will say, they do entertain you. They try to keep you up on what's going on. They will show you old clippings and things like that of the week before, or maybe a few nights before with Smackdown and everything what's going on to try to keep your attention. But still, I mean, because we're sitting there and we're watching a match. That match might be a few minutes in, and then boom, they back to another commercial. And then they have the wrestlers go outside and they do a few things, man. They slow the match down and then they speed it back up when it gets to the commercial. It's a sad thing, man. It really is. And I just don't know what in the world to say about it. Now, was the show good? The show was good overall. But when I think about it, what's up, John Smith? Glad that you're in the house.
What's happening, man?
The show overall was good. And, you know, I know there's a lot of podcasts. There's a lot of people been tearing it down. On TV, I didn't see it. Chris said he saw it on TV. He said it looked pretty decent.
Yeah, it did look pretty decent, man. I mean,
he said it looked pretty decent, man. But, you know, my whole thing is this. Just how many people are going to look at it like that? I mean, hey, we're hardcore wrestling fans. Been around for a long time. Me and Chris, we want this thing to stick around. So we're gonna sit there and we're gonna, instead of nitpicking, like, you know, I can't say I'm nitpicking off of what's going on, because that's exactly what's going on. What we saw Monday Night Raw. But when we see it on TV, like, it's okay. It's okay as long as you give us a decent product. We're gonna accept that, and we're gonna sit back. We're gonna sit back and we're gonna enjoy it. But then
man,
again,
I mean, it's at the point, man. We accepting crumbs now, man, versus the whole cake.
Exactly, because look, this week, Netflix, it went down to 2.7 million. 2.7 million. They started off at what, 6.4 or 6.1?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Last week it was at 2.8 million. 2.84, something like that. They lost almost 140,000, 150,000 fans again this week. So it continues to go down. And
I don't know why. I mean, I think I know what it is, man. You're just not getting enough bang for your buck. Some people feel, you know, they want to see wrestling like you.
Yeah, they do.
You know?
They do. They want to see wrestling.
I mean, but yeah, okay, you want to see wrestling, but somebody got to get paid, man. So you got to throw a commercial in there somewhere.
You know what? And the sad part about it is, this is the sad thing about the Netflix thing. This is the sad part about it being on Netflix, and they only getting like 2.7 million globally. Global numbers, because those numbers are for the whole week, Chris. Because we are getting like the numbers that just came out. That wasn't for this past Monday Night Raw. It's for last week, because they're a week behind. It was last week's Monday Night Raw. Okay, so those are the numbers we're getting from Netflix, but they're adding in the whole week of Netflix being on there, the whole week. So people have 1 week to watch it, and the numbers are lower than what they want on TV. They have a whole week to watch.
Hey, keep talking, man. I gotta restart my computer real quick, man.
All right, man. That's fine. That's fine. Guys. But they have a whole week to watch it, guys. So there's a lot of trouble going on. It really is. And Smackdown is doing 1.4 million a week over on USA. They used to do around 2.6 million when we first started over on Fox. Now, Fox is free TV, so everybody can get that. So, of course, Fox was going to beat them. But, man, it's gotten outrageous. It's definitely gotten outrageous with what's going on. And I don't know where this thing going to stop. When is the leak going to stop, guys? It's like somebody is slowly pouring water in a bucket, and the water is slowly leaking out. It's coming fast now. I think people are really pissed off. And Hunter Hearst Helmsley has had the gall to come out and tell people, hey, if you're not in the audience yeeting, you're not a true fan. So he's done really pissed off a lot of people. So, man, I'm just like, I don't know, but I was very uncomfortable with that first match and just looking at the aesthetics of how everything is going down in these shows, how they are planning these shows, how they're putting these shows together. I just don't like it. It didn't feel like I was at a wrestling show. It did to a certain point, the fans and the energy. But I'm saying there was a big element of wrestling that wasn't there. That was not linked into that show. It just felt like something different. Like I said, it felt like American Gladiators to me, or like I say, a big circus, or somebody getting ready for. I'm not gonna say a fair, because fairs are always outside or whatever, but it felt like one of the circuses I used to go to when I was a kid. And I mean, I just don't know where we go from here. I really don't. I mean, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, they need some help. They really do. And I know, we had people on here, who haven't been on here in a while, but and we saw, hey, my man over there Friday night. One of the guys who used to frequent this show, and he has his own show, which is growing. I mean, hey, big ups to him. But But, he's a big fan of Triple H. I don't know if he still thinks that way about Triple H or not. But a lot of people think Triple H is a genius. And he's great at what he's doing. He's a great booker. I don't think that at all. I mean, Triple H have shown, he has shown us that he's not a great booker. They're not building any characters. They're not building storylines, guys. The storylines, you don't have time for storylines because every 3 weeks we have some kind of premium live event coming up. And a premium live event, which is a pay-per-view. Pay-per-views used to be the end all of what was going on. Now, man, hey, as far as the storyline is who came out to attack who. And I'm talking about every match, every major feud. Who came out to attack who? That's the storylines. Sad thing, man. It is very sad. Really is. But, I'm going to go ahead and get off that. Let me go ahead and try to get some comments. All right, I'm going to try to do it with my glasses on, man. All right, AJ says, hey, Harry and Chris, Friday Night Smackdown is live tonight. Plus, John Cena might show up, so will R-Truth tonight. Okay, cool. Cool. That sounds good. All right, my man Green Randall says, can't believe that after everything Walter selfishly give up his match to Theory because he knew he wanted to. Theory will repay him by straight up costing him his match with Sheamus. I don't know what to say about that, Green Randall. Black Rain says, what's up, fellas? My man Black Rain is in his house, in the house. What's up, Black Rain? Green Randall says, never thought Awesome Theory would be the jealous type. I hear you, Green Randall. I hear you on that, man. Green Randall says, now that you guys have seen him live in person, any clue on, goodness sake, let me take this off, man. I'm about to put some something in my eyes. Any clue on who El Grande Americano might be? I'm not sure, man. I am not sure about that. I'm sure Chris is not sure about that either. I mean, that was just flat out crazy. I'm not sure who El Grande Americano could be. I'm not sure about that. All right, my girl Alma Clark says, what's up, Harry and Christopher Burton? How y'all doing this evening? B90 still no internet. Goodness sake. B90. Got to get that internet. AJ Skill says, Harry and Chris, I see Austin Theory is running babyface. See how that role goes on Monday Night Raw next week. Okay, yeah, most definitely. John Smith says, hey, yo, what's up, guys? What's up, John Smith? Yeah. John Smith says, is the signing of the ring, the signage on the ring as bad live as it is on TV? I didn't pay attention to it as much when I was live. I didn't. I tried to focus more on the wrestling, but it was there. And I tried to not let that get in my mind as much because I was thinking about all the other theatrics that's around everything. And what I'm hearing, they once again didn't have a lot of interest music on TV and everything. People coming out to the interest music, just very weird, man. It's I don't know. I just don't know. But hopefully Chris will be back here soon at 7:56. So Smackdown is about to start, man. So I guess we won't really get into our review. But let me go and see if I can find that real quick, and I'll go down the line of the matches and how we rated them. I'll do that very fast if I can. All right, Monday Night Raw live in Greenville, guys. First matchup, we had Penta versus AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. We gave that 3 stars. All right, next match, we had Roxanne Perez versus Natalya versus Becky Lynch. We gave that 2 stars. Big ups to Natalya. I mean, not Natalya, but big ups to Becky Lynch. Not Becky Lynch, but big ups to... What in the world did I have? Roxanne Perez versus Natalya versus Becky Lynch. Is that Roxanne? Yeah, Roxanne Perez got the win. We gave it 2 stars. All right, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and JD versus Penta match. Wait a minute. Was that tag team? No, it's Penta and AJ Styles versus D. That right there was yeah, Finn and JD won that match with some help from Carlito. Carlito came out and interfered in the match. So Penta and AJ Styles lost the match. I didn't write down the winners here. Sheamus versus Grayson Waller. Sheamus got the win, and like my man Green Randall says, hey, Austin Theory, he didn't help out his man Grayson Waller at all. Pretty much he was laughing at him. All right, we gave that match 2 stars. We had Rhea Ripley versus Kairi Sane versus Zoe Starks. Wow. Rhea Ripley did win that match. We gave that 2 stars. And, man, all prayers out to Zoe Starks. Then we had Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker. Jey Uso won that match. And we gave that 3 stars overall with all the shenanigans that happened inside and outside of the ring and the finish. We gave that 3 stars. But overall, I will say, overall in Greenville, South Carolina, being there live, I would say around 3 to 3.5 stars. I'd say 3.5 stars because the atmosphere was electric. It's always going to be electric in Greenville, South Carolina. That's just a wrestling town, man. I mean, people love that, and you got to give credit. It goes all the way back to Jim Crockett Promotions. Pretty much Greenville was one of the mainstays of the NWA WCW. Pretty much is what built that Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. All the greats wrestled there every Monday night, just about at least 80% of their early careers. And I'm talking about Nature Boy Ric Flair. I'm talking about Ricky Steamboat. I'm talking about the Anderson brothers. I'm talking about Sting. I'm talking about Lex Luger. I'm talking about Ole and Gene Anderson. I'm talking about Arn Anderson. I'm talking about Tully Blanchard. I'm talking about all these guys.
Talk about Raw, yeah, man.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about all these guys, man, pretty much started their career out in Greenville, or it was a big part of their career, and they was here about every Monday night. So that's the reason I'm telling you, Greenville, South Carolina, the Road Warriors was here all the flipping time. Probably 60% of their career was in between like Greenville, Charlotte, and Greensboro. But Greenville is a huge wrestling town, so I'm not shocked that we had such a good response. But I'll say overall about 3.5 stars for the show Monday night. What about you, Chris?
Yeah, I say 3.5 stars, man. But like I said,
I'm gonna go and give it 3.5 stars because of the atmosphere.
I can hear you.
Like that. It was outstanding. But like I said, it's just I'm going by the people that was there, man. Did you know how much they love wrestling? I mean, that can't be denied.
Man. Yeah, the energy.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
No.
All right, but let's go. Let me get on over to Smackdown, man. Like I said, I don't even have my TV on right now. I'm about to go get my headphones.
Yeah, man. But
I went ahead and went down the matches and everything, the scores that we had.
You did?
Yeah, I went ahead and knocked that out because we didn't really have time to talk in depth about that. All right, guys. You got to remember where it's at. Oh, it's on USA, right? What box? Oh, just a minute. No, I haven't. When Chris come back, I'll go get it in a little bit. All right, guys. Let me get on over to USA so we can get this thing going. I know, it just started, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and get into the Smackdown.
Thursday on Golf Channel. Yeah, we got it. The proven players, signature stars, and rising newcomers. Write the next chapter of the season. The Memorial Tournament. They're ready to take on their latest challenge.
But they got my boy Solo, boy. You know what I mean?
Man, something wrong with that dude, man.
Boy, hey, I love it, boy.
I just don't know. I just don't know, man.
Oh, whoa. God damn, but this doggone hair, he beating this joker down like you, boy. Just pounding on him, boy.
Beating who? What are you talking about?
Well, I must be ahead of you, boy.
Yeah. They just now got to that. Well, Damian and Drew is a fight. So I'm just now seeing that.
Boy.
Yeah, you are. I'm about to switch it over. All right, what's going on, Lucas? Howdy, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man? What's going on? Okay, look like Savannah got a good little crowd.
Oh yeah, man. Our girl Laura Presley out there.
Oh, she out there. Okay, cool.
She got a free ticket from her bestie, man. So yeah, Laura's out there. Our girl Sarah, she's in the house.
One half for the peaches and power bombs.
I'm so happy for her, man. And hey, if I knew she was gonna get a ticket, we probably would have went out, Chris.
Well, Savannah, but it's about a 3-hour drive, boy.
Hey, 3-hour drive is a 3-hour drive, bro. it wouldn't be like the first time that the first 3-hour drive we done had. All right, AJ Skills is in the building. Says Harry and Chris. All right, Harry and Chris. What? Friday night Smackdown?
Smackdown on the tag team championships on the line tonight. Yeah, Fraxium, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fraxium taking on Street Profits. All right, Mag says, greetings, Chris and Harry in the Straight Up Wrestling universe. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you too, Mag, and everybody in the Straight Up Wrestling universe and family, man. Everybody, I hope you have a nice and safe Memorial Day weekend.
I'm off Monday, boy. I'm working the rest of the weekend, though, but I'm off Monday.
Okay, all right. My man says in McDonough, Georgia. Scott Larson. No, not Scott Larson. Was that?
That was Charity Lucas.
Lucas said, okay. Lucas, okay. All right.
Yeah, Scott said he did the glasses. Harry digging them, boy. He digging them.
Yeah, man. Brand new glasses, man. And they transitional glasses. So, yeah, I'm trying to get used to them. I'm trying to read this stuff on here because, like I say, it has a glare right now. It's so it's taking a little bit of time, but yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to them. Yeah, it's Tiffy time, Christopher Burton.
Tiffy time. Yeah. But it needs to be night time, boy. Not no Tiffy time.
I'm going to turn this thing to the side a little bit. And like I said, hey, goodness sake, girl.
Charlotte Flair. Uh-oh, who coming out here, boy? Oh, Alexa, boy. I love it, boy. Alexa Bliss coming out here, man.
I wish they wouldn't have did. I wish they wouldn't have put those two together so this quick, man.
Well, Alexa needs a push, man. She needs a push, man.
Oh, come on, Chris. Come on, man.
No, she needs a push, man. I'm sick of Charlotte, man. Charlotte.
I understand that, man, but come on now. Come on, man.
Hey, look, give her a shot, man. Good Lord, man. Just give her a shot.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna be is a shot.
What?
She just came back, man. Build her up and then put her in the championship matches. I mean, of course, she deserves it, and it's great to put her in this position. But man, that's another thing. That's what I'm talking about. That's one of the things I'm talking about. They don't give you a chance to absorb anything. Now, if they brought Alexa Bliss back and have her beat people like, say, take on Zelina Vega, take on maybe beat Bailey, beat up some of the lesser opponents. Not saying that these girls are lesser, but have her build up to the championship and wrestle Tiffy time then. Because the way I look at it, what they're gonna do is she's gonna wrestle her.
Your internet lagging, man. Your internet lagging, man.
Okay. All right, man. Just one sec.
Your internet lagging, man.
All right, I heard you, man. Didn't say, can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
All right. Tiffy is. What's gonna happen is she's gonna wrestle her a few times.
Can you hear me?
Tiffy is going to win the match. Okay. Tiffy's gonna beat her in a series, and then what do we have after that? Nothing. That's the WWE, man. Goofy, just goofy, man.
But right now they building up to Money in the Bank anyway, so you don't
Oh
know
man,
what
who
might
cares,
happen.
man? I'm about to turn this thing off, man. I'm beginning to hate
Man,
wrestling, man. I'm telling you. I
man,
am
you
beginning
tripping?
to.
Boy,
I'm
you
beginning
tripping?
to hate this stuff,
Boy, you
man.
tripping?
It's like you got to continue to make doggone. You
And
have to
see, and now
continue
here
to make
comes Charlotte.
excuses for the moves
Lord,
that WWE
oh, here
make.
comes
You
Charlotte.
have to continue to make excuses for. This is so dumb, man. God Almighty. Oh my God. I'm just shaking my head. I'm wondering how. Let's count the commercials. I'm counting the commercials tonight, bro.
And see,
I'm gonna count the commercials tonight, and I'm gonna see how many times people get
boy, you
jumped.
tripping? Boy, you tripping? Boy.
God Almighty, boy. Why am I looking at this stuff, boy? Christopher Burton is your new and your only host for the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Hey, he's looking for a new partner. Hey, well, this junk is stupid. And now, why is Charlotte coming out
It's
here?
just more tripping. Boy, you tripping?
See, this what. See, this the
But
foolishness.
if it ain't
This the foolishness, right?
1985, boy, Harry don't want to talk about it, boy.
This the foolishness, Chris.
What's the
like you
foolishness,
just said.
man?
Okay, what did you just say? I'm tired of Charlotte. I'm tired of Charlotte. Okay, they brought and put they put.
Well, you know they were gonna put it out though.
They put Alexa Bliss in the middle of this, and then they brought Charlotte out here. Okay, see that's the type of foolishness, man. I can't do it no more, man.
This joke tripping, boy.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, Charlotte, you look like you sticking out there a little bit. You've been doing some doggone she been doing some squats and stuff, man. Look like she got a little booty out there.
But she look like a goddamn little. Boy,
What'd you say, man?
like she got a long back, boy. Like she got a long
Of course,
back,
man.
Boy.
I can't believe I'm doing this, boy. I just can't believe it, boy. I can't believe it. No, the girl is mine. She's mine.
Well,
She's mine. I'm talking about Alexa Bliss.
Gonna talk about goddamn nothing but Crockett. Harry gonna have.
Hey, yeah, boy.
Ain't gonna have nothing but Crockett Cup, boy. Crockett Cup marathon, boy. From goddamn 55 to 82, boy. That's all you gonna talk about, boy. Crockett.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
What's the name? Tripping, man.
Man. I'm waiting on my pizzas to get here, boy. All the pizzas for dinner, boy. Papa John's.
Heck yeah. So that's what I ate, man. I ate for dinner a pizza. All right, Alma Clark says, "What's up, Harry and Christopher? How y'all doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. Resting up some. Still have no internet right now. Storms last night messed up again, breaking up. Still can't watch TV.
Golly, boy, that's crazy.
What you think about this? What you think about this little segment here?
Oh shoot. It was okay, man. I mean, it was all right, man. I mean,
it wasn't.
Really
it doesn't get a thumb. It don't get a thumbs down. I'll give it a thumbs up. All right, Christine said, "Hey guys, how are you doing? Happy birthday weekend. Happy holiday weekend." All right, Matt. Alma says, "What's up, Mag? Saucy Girl B90." All right, Mr. Scotty Larson said, "You almost look as professional as the People podcaster." Almost.
But
that Julia, man. God dang.
Yeah, she on Smackdown now, man.
All right. Christine, Saucy Girl, that outfit is fugly. All right, what's the name? Says Friday. Lucas. All right, Black Rain 7920. Alexa been away too long, no doubt. Shaw says main event Van Dam is now your podcast. What's up, main event? Van Dam Oos is in the place. All right. Man. Lucas said, how did y'all put all the comments on screen? We pay for it. You don't have the core. You gotta have the core plan to do that, Lucas. All right. Christine says, I'd rather Alexa be champion than Tiffy. Pukey time. I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, I love I definitely love Alexa Bliss, but I just don't think they're gonna let it happen. All right, Max says, greetings, saucy girl. All right. Are you kidding me? 41,523. You guys look awesome on Twitch. Oh, appreciate that. Are you kidding? 4152.
That's got
523. We definitely appreciate that, man, over there at Twitch representing. All right, Max says, Alma Clark, greetings, Alma. All right, Alma says, what's up, Black Rain, Shy Van Dam. All right, are you kidding me? Oh, 41,523 said, this is Scott Larson. Okay, all right, Scott, cool. All right, Lucas says, send link or else, man. We don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that right now, Lucas. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. AJ Scale says, hey, Harry and Chris, here comes Charlotte Flair. Yes, sir. All right, Max said, how are you tonight, Christine? Max says, I don't get it. They let a lot of talent go just to show the same old wrestlers week after week. Exactly. That's true. That's true. And Matt and Christine said, this is so stupid. See, I'm not the only one, Chris. And Lucas said, read our comments. And then Black Rain 7920. Yeah, not another three-way. Yeah. We had two of them Monday night. Two. All right. And I know they doing it for
that's
that.
what they that's the fastest way to get these qualifiers, man. Money in the Bank. That's the fastest way to get these qualifiers.
Yeah, man. I don't give a dang. I don't give a dang. Yeah. Give me regular wrestling, man. All right. Lucas said it's SmackDown Friday stream. All right, Matt said that Christine Saucy Girl. I'm great, Saucy Girl. How about yourself? Lucas said NWOD Cams.
Oh, you missed some comments.
Man, go, man. Make sure you get the ones that I missed. All right. Man. Trying to make sure I get everything.
All right.
Christine said, Mag
said, almost said Shady Charlotte again.
Oh yeah, okay. I did miss that.
Said SmackDown Friday stream. Then Mag. Christine Saucy, I'm great. How about yourself? And then Lucas says NWO kicking. Okay. Then Christine Saucy, Mag doing pretty good. That segment was old like they are. And then Lucas said, "Oh, yes sir, no link."
Not right now, Lucas. Maybe later. All right, Scott said, Lucas, I gave you love on all the platforms.
And then Scott Larson says, I gave you love on all the platforms. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, man. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate that, Scott. AJ Scale said, Harry and Chris, you know, Charlotte Flair just came back from knee injury, but she won Money in the Bank. She might have Tiffany Stratton had Money in the Bank. Yep. And Lucas said that was SmackDown in reverse. And Lucas said, no, wait, okay, I get it.
No! All right, Chris, give me just a second, man. Gotta throw some of these eye drops in my eyes. I'm supposed to be putting in my eyes for these glasses and all that. Be right back. Man.
All right, guys, so we're on a commercial break right now, guys, but thank y'all for joining in, man, to Straight Up Wrestling Show SmackDown, Friday SmackDown / Raw Review Edition, guys. We appreciate it. All the love, man, all the love that you guys always share with us, man. Hey, and y'all know what to do, man. No matter what platform you're on, hit that like, share, subscribe, and my pizza is here. Hold on one second. Hope HBT hurry back.
All right, everybody. I'm still here, man. I know Chris just went and got his pizza. I'm gonna let him get his pizza, but I'm just putting some eye drops in my eyes. I gotta keep my eyes lubricated because they found a problem there when I was getting my new glasses. That was missed for like the last 2 or 3 times that my eyes was dry. I had dry eyes, so I'm putting these eye drops in my eyes, and like I said, and my new glasses are transition glasses, so I'm getting used to that too. All right, but hey, let's see what we got coming up. So we got this triple threat for this 3-way. Julia's in the house and Charlotte Flair. And who else are they? I forgot who they're going to go against. All right, he got a sellout in Savannah. That's a pretty big arena. Well, at least it's. I don't know if it's bigger than. I don't know if it's bigger than the one than ours in Greenville, but it's spaced out as much. Greenville's arena is compact. It looks like it's small, but it's not. And when I'm talking about Greenville, that's where we was at Monday Night Raw. That looks like it's small. It looks like a smaller arena, but it's a 16,000 seat. 16,000 for wrestling, 18,000 for basketball.
That's right. She has. Absolutely stunning. Fitting into the role of champion. A 5-match win streak as she has silenced so many.
Okay, so Zelina Vega, Julia, and Charlotte Flair in a 3-way. Look like we're getting pretty used to those, and I know this the format that they use for Money in the Bank. So I'll go ahead and let that thing slide, man. But that does not take away from all the 3-ways that we've seen over the last couple years. It's been outrageous. Really been outrageous. Lucas laugh out loud. All right, Christine says, Lucas, kiddo, you just need to be patient. Yes.
Well, I know who ain't gonna win this match.
Julia?
No, the person just got thrown out of the ring.
Who just got thrown out the ring?
Zelina Vega. She got the U.S. title. Why would she win and then have to drop the U.S. title?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I'm about to go in. I'm behind you, man. So I'm about to go on Direct TV or something on that app.
All right, this should be a good matchup, man. Julia and Charlotte.
Well, I like Julia, boy.
Man, Charlotte looks like she's 8 foot compared to everybody in that ring.
Yes,
man.
she does, man. She sure does.
That's crazy, man.
Man, Charlotte just needs to get married and have kids, man.
She can't stay married.
I know she can't stay married, Chris.
She like her daddy, man.
I'm gonna feel bad for her. I really am. As she gets older, and because man, I just see her interaction with kids every time a show comes to town. The way she loves children, man. She loves children. She's gonna be. She will be one of these women, man. She will be one of these women that's gonna regret that she. Of course, she got married, but she didn't stay married. But she will be one of these women to regret that she didn't have children in her older age. She will be such a good mother, man, to somebody. And I know I'm not talking about wrestling, but I'm just serious when I say that about Charlotte. Charlotte loves children. She really do.
Y'all gonna Julia, boy.
I'm gonna let you get the comments right now, Chris. Like I just now put a bunch of liquid in my eyes, so I can't really see much of anything besides the TV. So for right now, until my eyes clear up, you're gonna have to get all the comments. I see Mag wrote something about my money is on Julia. He said my money is on Julia. That's what I think I see. Mag.
I'd rather see her than Charlotte, man. I mean, heck, how many more times Charlotte need the belt?
Exactly.
I mean, and honestly, it would be a waste for Zelina to win Money in the Bank, and then because I can't picture her as women's champion. I just can't. I can't see it.
Right. Goodness sake.
I can see her in a title match, but being champion, no.
Heck no. All right, Christine says, Charlotte Flair thinking she's all that, and the time is getting so old. Yeah, I will agree with that. Charlotte she's gonna advance here, though. We know that.
I hope not.
All right, Christine Saucy Girl says, were they even married for a year? You talking about her and Andrade? No.
Yeah. Might have been 9 months.
Yeah.
Man. But I mean, you know, and it's crazy too, man, because obviously they know what kind of lifestyle they in.
Oh, yeah.
They know how that lifestyle is on marriages if you don't have a very understanding partner. But both of them being in a lifestyle, they should know, man.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I don't get why it didn't work unless it was obviously something that was non-wrestling related. That's the only other thing I can think of.
They started living together, Chris. Well, they tried to live together, or they got around each other a lot more because they was married and they figured out they didn't like each other. That's what happened. Because I mean, Andrade, when he was over in AEW, she didn't have to see him as much. They didn't have to see each other as much. They got together and he came to WWE. I mean, well, they was breaking up before he got to WWE. They was having trouble. So I don't know, man. That junk, it's crazy.
He was probably home a lot with AEW.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right,
Yeah,
AJ,
so
what AJ? Hey,
right.
Harry, who do you think will win the Money in the Bank? Man, did you say man's Money in the Bank?
Yeah,
match in pay-per-view. Is
well,
that what
we
he
don't
said?
know we don't know who all going to compete yet.
Exactly.
We don't know who's all in it yet. So
yeah, AJ. So I have no clue. Like I'm saying, man, I'm trying to get these comments with like I say, with these new transition glasses. I got to get used to them, so I'm gonna do the best I can with them, man. Every now and then I'll take them off, so I can make sure I get everybody's comments. But yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to read with these things on. So the wait is over,
and that's your first pair of glasses in years, man.
Yeah, it's been about 4 years, man. No, wait a minute, Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, 2021 when that last got glasses though. All right, man. So this is the second commercial. How many commercials we had? 2 or 3?
3.
Okay, I think this is the third one.
It's about the third one, yeah.
Okay. All right, but we appreciate everybody coming in with Straight Up Wrestling Show. Hey, if you over on Facebook, you know what to do. Hit that like, share, join. If you're here on YouTube, hit a like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. And like Scott Larson, who went over there on Twitch, hey, hit that like, share, join, hit the that subscription bell. Do the same thing that you do like you do here on YouTube.
Yeah.
And when you see us on X, hit that like, share, tweet, and like, share. When you see us on X, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet,
and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
Appreciate that, Chris. Couldn't get that out, man.
Now, Scott Larson just said, according to WWE.com, they were married for 3 years, 22, 25, divorce finalized in 25. Oh, wow.
But they probably were separated for a long time then. Goodness sake, wow. Because they didn't spend a lot of time together, I don't think.
Christine
don't
said,
seem like he was married that long, Scott. That is crazy. Yeah, I would do everything if I say, hey, if it was me, if I had married the girl, I would do everything I could to keep that marriage together. But you can't do it if somebody have that mindset. If she has the mindset just like a father, you ain't gonna be able to do it. You're not gonna be able to do it. Because her legacy is in wrestling, and I just think it's just in her blood, and she's not gonna quit, man. She's gonna go on as much as possible. Even though I think they said she had 10 million she inherited or 20 million before she even started wrestling. So, it's not the money. But she was loaded. She was loaded. Her dad already had a trust fund for her before she even got anywhere near a wrestling ring, even though he was losing his money. At least he had set aside money for his children. I will give him that.
Christine says, once again, way too many commercials.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it still cracks me up how SmackDown hasn't gotten all commercialized on their ring mat yet, like Raw.
Right. Well, Raw's on Netflix, so it'll happen. Maybe USA has something to say about that. Maybe USA probably said, "Hey, we don't want all this crazy stuff on the ring like that," because USA has been involved with them for a long time, and USA still got executives there that know how wrestling should look, and they probably not going for it. They probably like, you ain't doing that here. We are not gonna have that on our TV. This is wrestling that y'all presenting, and wrestling is what it's gonna be. That's probably what they told them. I wouldn't be shocked.
Somebody will listen to you, Harry. But somebody will listen to you in USA, boy.
This match been going on too long, man. I mean, I don't mind long matches, but for some reason, this is kind of boring.
It's been.
Man, Charlotte just walked over their stomachs, man. Just oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow.
That was a nice moonsault.
Yeah, it was a nice moonsault. She would have pinned both of them. I would have been really upset, man.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, it would have been.
But them rings of Saturn, boy.
Mm-hmm. Man, did I just see a look, what's the name for Cash App, man?
Probably.
Maybe Cash App was advertising on there. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I thought WWE put up a thing, wanted people to Cash App them some money.
Right, you tripping. Well, that'd be crazy.
But can you imagine them doing that? And you know, a big segment would send of their audience will send them money. I guarantee it.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, it would be crazy. But I seen that Cash App thing over there in the corner, man. I'm just wondering who. I guess they advertising, or I guess they bought a spot.
Yeah, they probably did, man.
No link, Lucas. No link right now.
Oh man. Oh, Charlotte got her.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
That was a nice roll up, Julia.
Oh. It's picking up now.
Boom.
It's picking up now, man.
Yeah, it is. It's getting better. Oh gosh. Oh, that little Zelina, boy, she be doing it.
Why you packed that up there? Why you packed that up there? Why you packed that up there in Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah, they said it's a sellout, man. How big is their arena?
I don't know.
I'll check and see how big that thing is. You know, Greenville, man, Greenville arena looks small because the way it's built. It looks compact, but it's a big arena. Let me see. Let's see how big the Savannah arena is.
Oh boy, this is about to be bad here. This about I forgot I'm ahead of you. Oh.
Goodness sake.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. I told you this was winning Vegas wasn't going to win. So Julia.
What a suplex. What the heck?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can get it 2.5.
I got 2.5, yeah. Wow. What's the name of their arena?
I don't even know.
I got it. Let me see.
Oh yeah, it's way bigger than Greenville, boy. That thing.
I don't know, man. Why in the world would they have a big arena? What do they have in Savannah?
Savannah, Georgia, man. St. Patrick's Day. That's like St. Patrick's Day.
No, St. Patrick's Day. I'm talking about what do they have as far as a major league team, a major team.
Oh,
to be putting in a arena
they got the Savannah, but well, indoors nothing. But I know baseball. They got the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, they do. In Market Arena in Savannah, Georgia.
Also, Champa trying to go that big back out.
Says capacity 9,500 seats, man.
No, man.
Oh, that's what it says.
It's got to be something else, man. It's got to be
9,500 for concerts. Hockey 6,876, 6,795, 7,485 for what's the name?
No, man. That thing look way bigger than that, man.
It looks bigger, man, but that don't mean it is. That thing looks spread out to me. Man, Savannah is not bigger than Greenville, so I don't know. I just don't know why they would have this big, huge arena, man. It's not like I can see if it was bigger than Greenville, but it's not. So, yeah, I just don't see it. Why would they have this big, huge arena, man? The metropolitan area is small compared to ours. It's 431,000. You know, our metropolitan area is got 2 million people. So
I don't know, man.
Let me see how big. Let me get Savannah, the county. What county they in? I don't know what county they in. Savannah, Georgia. Let me just bring up the whole thing.
Christine said lots of softball being played today. A couple of upsets. Lucas said, why is no link in my, why is no in my head, LOL. Richard Hood says, what's up, Harry?
What's up, Richard? There's 147,000 people in Savannah, Chris.
Lucas said, hello, Green and Mr. Incredible. Green Randall and Mr. Incredible. Mag said, there you go, Julia. Mag gives it 2.5 stars like us. And Christine said, they're awesome. Said she loved the bananas. AJ Scales said, hey, and Chris, Julia just a Money in the Bank qualified match. Yep, she did. Yep, she's in the Money in the Bank match, AJ.
This is a bad idea. We said we try every event before Winter Olympics comes to Italy. We should not be on snowboards. On skis, they go 100 in the downhill. How about curling? We could do that with sandwiches.
All right, man. Just want to say, I'm trying to find out where. I want to make sure what arena they in. Yeah, they're in Market Arena, man. That thing only holds 9,500, Chris.
It's got to be the camera angles, but it's got to be.
It got to be, man.
Because that thing looked like at least about 10 to 20.
It looked like it's about 20,000. That thing looked bigger than Greenville, man. It looks bigger than Greensboro, man. I hate to say it. It looks bigger than Greensboro. You know they don't have a bigger arena than Greensboro.
No, man.
That thing look huge, man.
Wow.
And the thing just a little bit bigger than Greenville Memorial Auditorium.
That's crazy, man.
But they made that thing look huge, man. That thing looks
it looked like about 20,000 people in there, boy.
It does. I just know it's not that many people in Chatham County is 451,000 people. Greenville County has like 600,000. So I'm adding their county, and they're gonna that's the metropolitan area. Their county has, I don't know what their county has, but their metropolitan area is nowhere near as close, and you know you're gonna draw from people from other areas. So I'm like, what in the world are they doing with such a big arena? That arena looks huge.
Yeah, it do, man.
It's too many commercials, man. How many we had so far? 4 or 5?
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 right here, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, I just found that video, man. Bad News Brown on it, on Arsenio Hall, man. I just sent it to you.
Oh yeah. I've seen
watch
that.
it, where you talking about hog mugs and chitlins. He's like, you ain't no black man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what Bad News Brown would have been saying to you, man.
He definitely would, because I don't eat that stuff, man. Yeah, even Georgia, not just Wikipedia. What's the name? Their official site, man, says the newest 9,500 seat arena will usher in a new era of music, sports, and entertainment experience for Southern Georgia.
Wow.
That's for concerts. For hockey, it holds 6,876.
Good grief, that ain't
nothing. 7,085. I don't know what it holds for wrestling, Chris. And for wrestling, it's gonna hold less than concerts.
Mm-hmm.
That thing probably hold about 7,000 for wrestling, but this thing look like it looks huge, man.
Get some camera angles, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We know for a very long time I could never do a water spin.
Man, this thing even look big on the doggone what's the name? The pictures of it. It looks huge, man. I mean, just showing it without anybody sitting down.
Yeah.
Oh, now it looks. I can see it's a compact little arena. Don't have, the levels are kind of low. But I don't know, on TV they making this thing look big as I don't know what, man. Joke funny. But it looks bigger than our arena. But Greenville, I say, they built that thing where it's compact, but where it looks like it's compact, where all the seats, every seat in the house is good.
Yeah.
So you probably everything. I don't know about that place over there, man. Yeah, Matt gave it 2.5 stars. I don't know where we was at as far as
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're right here on this one right here, man. It says R709 said big up panel and the chat. Happy Friday Smackdown to you all.
What's going on, R709? Good to see you, my man.
Oh Lord, hold on, boy. There go my girl Papa Neville. Boy, I'll be back, boy. Hold on.
Man, you tripping. I'm about to switch this thing over to the Direct TV app because I'm behind Chris.
Oh, but we got to attack.
Hey, so short, man.
But we got to attack. Boy. God, but it was like NXT all over again. But the women can't get along here.
Goodness sake, Piper Niven, man, that elbow boy that she threw on. Man, she just knocking people out with elbows. B-Fab. What's Keith Lee's wife? What is they? Munchkin?
Munchkin, boy, you tripping.
JJL, boy, Munchkin.
Oh, but that's John's woman right there, boy, B-Fab. But that's John's woman.
Oh, yeah.
Christine Saucy says, unranked Nebraska is going to upset Tennessee.
Okay. DIY.
Yep, DIY, man.
All right, man, I'm changing this thing to the Direct TV app. You finished eating that pizza yet?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just finished eating my
last
slice.
Get on, man. Get yourself on screen, man.
Finish my last slice, man. Finish up my last slice, boy. My chopper looking good. My chopper in shape, but he look good, boy.
Yeah, he is, man. He's in shape. He look good. He does. He's looking good.
Yeah, Ken Magna, older brother, looking good, boy.
Yeah, he is. I just don't know, man. Man, why in the world am I doing it, man? Why am I doing this? What is it? What basketball game on tonight?
But you should. But they just locked up. Now they going to commercial, boy. They just locked up and they going to commercial. But as soon as the bell ring, as soon as the bell ring, but they going. As soon as the bell ring, that's a commercial break, boy.
Oh my gosh, man! These jokers be tripping me out, man. I need to cut that out.
R709 says, "Good to see you guys. I'm ready for the PLE tomorrow. Would love to see R-Truth pick up the W." That's gonna be an interesting match, man. You gonna be on for Saturday Night Main Event here?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I plan on doing that.
Okay. You know, I'll be at the job, bro.
But you just jump on when you get on, as long as it's still on. I wonder how many commercials we gonna have on Main Event.
I don't know, man.
What Main Event gonna be at? Where's that? Where they gonna hold that?
Tampa, man. They got 5 shows in Tampa, man. They got main event. Yeah, they got main event. They got NXT Battleground. They got Raw and SmackDown. So 4 shows, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They want all that. They want all that Tampa money.
I'm like, well, golly. Well, I'm like, golly.
They want all that Tampa money. That's crazy.
I'm like, y'all could have brought that up here, man. That could have been a mini WrestleMania for Greenville.
Yeah, of course.
And guess what? Every show would have sold out too.
Most likely. I know one thing. They could have that Battleground that's not NXT Battleground. One of them, I think the one that's not going to Orlando is that whatever's not going to Orlando. It's a pay-per-view, NXT pay-per-view. I think it's supposed to be in October. They could have brought it here.
Man.
Yeah, because they only wait a minute. I don't know. It must be something
man.
here.
Yeah,
they only sold 900 tickets.
Yeah, Saturday Night Main Event is going to be on Peacock.
Yes, sir.
Man, but yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, they could have brought all them shows to Greenville, boy. Every last one of them jokers could have sold out, man.
That would have been wild, man.
Man.
Man, Motor City Madman, they might as well end their contract, man. They might as well end these guys' contract.
Goodness gracious, what a DDT, boy. What do you call them here? Them what? The Motor City Madman.
Motor City Machine Guns. Motor City. It used to be a tag team called the Motor City Madman. And I think of that. I think of them every time they come out. But
man, Harry called him the Motor City Madman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Another commercial.
Yep. Don't nobody care about no Destination X or whatever going on.
I like the 6th commercial, man. We've been how long this thing been on? Haven't even been on an hour yet?
No, man. Not even an hour yet. No, man.
All right. Mag says, thank you, Chris.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Goodness thing.
Hey, Majestic Marie. Hey, boys. Didn't see y'all. Didn't I see y'all somewhere this week? I think you did. I think you might.
Yeah, you did. That's our beautiful friend there, Majestic Marie. Appreciate you coming in the house, Majestic Marie. Yeah, I see your partners in Savannah tonight.
Yeah, she's live in Savannah.
Mm-hmm. There she is. Sure is.
But we had a blast, man. We had fun down there, man. And got to hang out with our boy Brett Wolverton, man. He was down there, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So we had a blast, man.
That was a good night. That was a real good night.
Oh, the Motor. Yeah, that is Ted Nugent's nickname. Motor City Madman.
Yeah.
I forgot about old Ted Nugent.
And like I said, that was a tag team, man. That was back in the 80s called City Man. That wasn't a bad tag team either. They was pretty good.
Man, Motor City Madman.
For a fresh way to Frosty.
But guys,
man, these jokers got me. They want me go. They got me wanting a Frosty, man. They just showed this Frosty.
I was about to get one last night. I had Wendy's last night, and I was about to get one, man.
Right. I know one thing.
Man,
well, I mix my
gears. It kind of changing gears, man. The Spartanburg County Sheriff, Chuck Wright, he resigns, man. He
resigned. Yep.
He got caught up in some stuff.
Yeah, he did. He resigned, man. And I mean, he's been a sheriff for a long time, a lot of years. So
I wonder what he got caught up in. But what happened?
He got caught up in some stuff. So I don't know. I'm not gonna judge him. I mean, from what I hear and from what I understand, it wasn't as bad as they're making it out to be. But any little scandal with a police officer, especially a police officer in charge like that, they're gonna blow it up as much as they can. You know that.
Oh, of course, man. Of course, man.
They did the same thing with what was his name? Will Hobbs, who was the Greenville County sheriff. When a few years back, they blew his thing up. It went crazy too. So he did more than Chuck Wright, but this Chuck Wright thing, he did more than Chuck Wright. So this Chuck Wright guy, he's really getting it, man. What he did to me seemed like it was kind of small, and he could have got out of it. But the more they look into him, but
the dirtier you look, the dirtier you look.
Yeah, exactly. If you in a position somewhere like that, man, for like 20-something years, and they dig into you, man, some kind of corruption gonna come up or something that you did wrong. I mean, they're gonna find something, man. So I'm just like, that's just crazy. Yeah, Ciampa looks good. He should be
vying
for a singles title or something.
Well, the only single title I know he never had was the NXT Championship.
Yeah.
Christine Saucy checking in on Facebook said, "Hey kiddos, how you doing?"
Doing good, Christine.
Mag said last Monday Storm knocked out Spectrum, so I missed the first hour of Raw.
You did?
The second hour, and it was rocking in Greenville. Yep, man.
Greenville's is a huge wrestling city. So, Mag, I mean, the show was better because it was live there. Anytime if you're gonna go to a show in Greenville, it's hard for somebody to have a bad show in Greenville. You have a bad show in Greenville, you're awful. That's all I gotta say. You are awful, especially if you're a company as big as WWE, even AEW. You know.
I want to know how did the aesthetically, how did it look on TV, guys? How did it look to y'all? For y'all,
you saw it on TV. You said it was pretty good.
Gosh, God Almighty, boy. But yeah, I just want to know how everybody else think of it, man. What they thought.
Yeah, Dre told me. Dre said Greenville looked good. You know, as far as the spots that he showed downtown Greenville, he said that looked good. You know, he said it looked really good. But he was worried like I was about what wrestling is becoming.
Okay. I thought you talking about they're gonna show West Greenville or something, but
no. He said no. He said he was worried about how wrestling is not looking like wrestling anymore, as far as the way it looked on TV.
Man, it's entertainment, man. It's
entertainment, Chris. It's just becoming a different form of entertainment. It really is. Look at this crowd right here. Is it rocking like Greenville was rocking?
No, man.
And that's a small arena.
They're not yeeting, but they're not yeeting. That's another thing too now.
Exactly. And that's a smaller arena, Chris. Which they made this thing look gigantic, but gigantic. It don't look so gigantic right now. But the way they had it earlier, the way they had that thing earlier, man, that thing looked like it was about 20,000 seats in there, man. The jokers had those food, Chris.
Yeah, they did, man.
Yeah, that thing did.
Oh shoot! Oh wow. Oh goodness gracious, he almost overshot him, boy.
Goodness sake.
Man.
I don't know,
Okay,
Chris.
There they go.
Yeah, go ahead and get a comment.
This is awesome stuff, boy.
Where we at the comments at?
All right, man. We right here, man. We right here, bro. All right. So, all right.
Majestic Marie.
Majestic Marie, you still on?
Okay.
Max says Greenville look good, especially with the river running through the city. Remind me of San Antonio or Chicago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's been Reedy River.
Yep.
709. That CM Punk on Monday was huge. Yeah, CM Punk was only out there for what? About 4 minutes in the...
Huh? What? You breaking up, man?
Oh, for real?
Internet was messing up. What'd you say?
CM Punk, he was only out there for about 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the show.
Yeah, okay, now I hear you. What'd you say?
CM Punk, can you hear me now? I said CM Punk was only appeared on Monday Night Raw, even though he was there earlier.
At the end of the show.
At the end of the show, yeah, about 4 or 5 minutes, he was in the show for about 4 or 5 minutes. But yeah, that was huge. People was chatting for him and ready for him to come out and everything. And yeah, he showed up and showed out.
Yep. Let's see him punk. Yep. God, crazy dog, boy. But your team here, that's your team, man.
They're my boys, man. I love Fraxine. I don't think they will win tonight. I'll be shocked if they do. But then again, I wouldn't be shocked if they won.
That would be wild if they won.
Yeah.
That would be wild if they did win tonight, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right. My man Max says good win for Ciampa. Ciampa and Gargano 2 to 2.5 stars. I could say, what'd you say, 2? Yeah, I could go with that 2 and 2.5, between 2 and 2.5 stars for that match.
2, 2.5. Yeah.
All right, what does R7
Cena, boy? He said, yeah, they did that at London before WrestleMania on Raw. CM Punk advertised on Raw. He wrestled a dark match after the episode against Ludwig Kaiser, sent the crowd home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't even wrestle. He didn't even wrestle here.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't even wrestle. Yeah, I got a picture with him, though, but I could tell he was getting aggravated and irritated because he did everybody on my side. They went across the street and did everybody over there, so...
Man,
tell you, he was getting a little frustrated.
Well, in Greenville, you're gonna sign some autographs. That's just he made a mistake.
Oh yeah, you gonna take some pictures?
Yeah, in Greenville, I mean, we're different people from Chicago. Probably more different than about anybody anywhere, as far as in the United States. People here are just very personable, very friendly, and they will go up and talk to you. It does not matter. People gonna go up here. They're gonna go up and talk to you. No matter who you are, they're gonna engage with you. And yeah, so yeah, he probably didn't think he was gonna have that many people that was gonna ask him. So when he came over there, he's like a whole.
And then he was like, all right, I'm gonna get everybody in. So
yeah.
It was wild, man. It was wild.
But he stayed in there though and did it. So I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah. And it was so funny because he was. I mean, his smile quickly started turning to like, hurry up, okay, hurry up.
See, he don't have that experience. He don't know Greenville. Like I said, Natalia or somebody probably was told him, well, you really want to go over there now? Charlotte too. Charlotte, she goes and she talked to everybody. They probably would have told him flat out, you're gonna do that in Greenville now.
You're gonna have to get everybody.
Exactly. And the people down here that know Greenville, the wrestlers that know, they know to come out there and talk to everybody because they know about the market here. Like Sami Zayn. You know, Sammy, when we did a Smackdown last year, he said, you know, he came out there early and then he said, I'm gonna come back after the show, and then he said, I'm gonna get everybody. Remember that, Chris?
Because he was late. He was late. He didn't show up till like, because they got a call time to get to the show between 10 and 3. Yeah. And he didn't show up till almost a quarter till 4. Yeah. And Cody was inside, got pictures and autographs at the barricade, and Sammy was like, okay, anybody that can't get to Cody, I'll be outside. I'm gonna get everybody. Yeah. And I mean, one guy hyperventilated getting a picture with Sammy. Yeah, we had people coming from Virginia and come from different places. They would come to Greenville because they know that you get probably the most interaction as far as in Greenville, as far as with these wrestlers. It's probably in the United States, but now overseas, I bet they stay out there a little bit longer. But people overseas are not going to mess with you as much as they do in Greenville. Like I said, here in Greenville, we talk to everybody. I mean, if we see you, like if me and Chris, we're in a grocery store. I mean, we talk to perfect strangers. But if Mag Magnum was in the grocery store, Christine Saucy Girl was in the grocery store, R709 was in the grocery store, any of y'all, Majestic Marie or whatever, we're going to go straight up to you. What's up, man? What's going on? We're going to talk to you. We're going to engage in a conversation with you or try to engage in a conversation with you. And I know a lot of parts of the country, you just can't do that. People don't even really talk to people that they know. But yeah, here in Greenville, man, everybody, we're very, very cordial like that. If you guys would have seen me and Chris probably say when we did that podcast, I mean, if me and Chris would have been walking down, we could have stopped and talked to all kind of people downtown. That's just how it is in Greenville. And a lot of these wrestlers come up here and they go downtown, they eat, and they tour the city or whatever. Just like one of the guys that was out there, he got a picture with Seth and Becky. And he literally parked at the parking garage and was walking down the sidewalk, the cemetery on the other side and everything, walking down the sidewalk. Yeah. And as he's passing the arena on the top side where they usually park the cars at and things. Right. He ran into Becky and Seth just walking down the sidewalk and got a picture with him. Right. So so like you said, man, they go out throughout town when they get a chance and explore and look around and see what they Oh yeah. And they know when they come here that people are gonna talk to you. Just like Renee Zellweger, and what was that movie that she did here with they did that football movie? I forgot that football movie that they did. No, I'm talking about. Remember that in Carolina, in Columbia? Yeah, they did a football movie, man. It had the old helmets and everything with no face mask. It was Renee Zellweger was in the movie. I think George Clooney was in that movie too. But yeah, they did a movie. You ain't know that. That's back when we used to work for. Actually, it's a little bit after we worked for Public. But I worked. That was like early 2000s. I cannot remember the name of the movie, but they did that movie in. Yeah, Renee Zellweger. Oh, you talking about Leatherheads? Leatherheads? They the celebrities, Renee Zellweger and all of them, the rest of them. They said, we love Greenville. They said everybody just talk to you. They said these people just talk to you like they've known you all their life. But yeah, that's just how we are. Of course, people was, they looked at them like they were celebrities and treated them like that, but people treated them like they was the next door neighbor, and that's one thing that Renee Zellweger and all of them said that really shocked them. Well, our truth went through the table, boy. Heck yeah, he did. All right, Christine so said, all right, no one is charging on Facebook, so I'm back, okay? All right. Almost at 2.6 stars. Okay, the movie was Leatherheads with George Clooney. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mag. Christine Saucy said wrestling is getting to the point where it's isn't enjoyable to watch anymore. Wow. So it's close. It's close. Christine, we still got some hope. We holding on to that hope in you.
We're holding on to that hope.
Harry trying to kill everybody off, boy. Harry like, don't watch wrestling no more.
No, this is not my fault, man. This is not my fault. It's just what I'm saying.
Man. All right, Alma says Charlotte is proverbial heel or sourpuss. And Christine says, yes, Alma, I agree. Good Lord, man. What the work? These goodness gracious, Harry. Look at this, man.
What in the world?
Well, this would be my kind of booking right here, boy.
Yeah, and I know that's why wrestling would be out of business if you was doing the book.
You tripping, man? You tripping.
It used to be this football game. Everybody, called NFL Blitz.
Oh, I used to love that game. Boy. I used to
Chris
love
loved that stupid game. That game was so flipping stupid, man. But you know what? It reminded me, and I know they call it different parts. They call it different things around the country. When one guy pick up the football and he run, and everybody tries to get that one person. You get a lot of guys out playing football, and it was called here in my
gracious, what?
Here in my town, we called it kill the man with the ball. And I know there's other areas of the country.
Take out the cameraman, boy. God damn.
Gosh, man, I can't. Oh.
They about to take out the cameraman, but it's taking about 10 dudes to hold back Drew, boy. This is craziness.
This is ridiculous. This is flat out ridiculous.
But yeah, I mean,
everything, man, just chaos. And I give that chaos a thumbs down, Chris, because it's not going anywhere, man. It don't mean anything. You give it a thumbs up, make it even.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
God, nobody.
See, that's why I like it. See, hey, that's how I need to be, hey?
God almighty.
I don't like it. I don't know it. Don't care nothing about it. Yeah, I mean.
I'll see you two out there tonight. Y'all know what I mean?
Stupid. Boy, this is
stupid. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man.
Boy, the Secret Harvest, boy. Oh my God, I love this, boy. The Secret Harvest.
Man, I went from Wahoo McDaniel, Johnny Valentine, Greg Valentine, Ole Anderson, Gene Anderson, Ric Flair, Blackjack Mulligan, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, doggone Jay Youngblood, Lex Luger, Sting, Nikita Koloff, Angelo Moscow, Bruiser Brody, the Von Erichs, Michael P.S. Hayes, Buddy Roberts, and Bam Bam Gordy, Steve Dr. Death Williams, Mike Rotundo,
come on, man.
Terry Funk Jr. To this.
Yara mean,
what is that?
Yara mean. Yara mean.
Man, you out your flipping mind, man. You out your man. What was that, man? Who is these people, man? I went from the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, Thomas, you know,
But there's some gangsters off the street, boy, to put on some tights, boy.
to this.
Some gangsters, boy. Some
Man,
gangsters.
who is that, man? I went from Rocky Soul Man Johnson to this. Man, what was that? Who is these people? Man, who is these people I'm looking at on TV week in and week out, man? What is this, man?
Come on, Harry, it ain't that bad, man. It ain't that
Man,
bad.
I went from watching doggone George Scott, Dusty Rhodes, Ernie the Cat Lad, Bill Dundee, Jerry Jarrett, let's see, Bill Watts, let's see, who else, man? Paul Jones, so many great bookers. I went from those people to this idiot named Triple H. This is what Triple H is giving us. This is what he's presenting to us. Take it. If you don't like it, and you're not up in that crowd, doggone yeeting, you're not a true wrestling fan. Man, no, man, I can't do this, man. Yada yada, man. You know what I mean? Man, what is he talking about? What is he doing, man? Yada yada, man. I don't like you. I don't trust you. I did like that. I can dig some of it. I don't trust you. I didn't need your help. And then Joe put his then he put his finger, he put his hand on his doggone arm like he's shooting up some doggone heroin or something like that. Like I was all pumped up and everything, man. I was jacked up on speed and everything. I ain't need you out here, yada yada. I mean, you need to put this joke out on the corner. But I tell you what, I don't trust him, man. I'm like Nino Brown. This joker like G Money and everything. Like say, hey, we gonna have to take this joke over top of the building, yada yada. You know what I mean? Or whatever he's saying, man. Whatever he's saying. I can't even believe you done got into that saying. This is crap, man. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, man! What about watching, man? What is this,
man? Look, man. All he did was take a saying that we used to say back in the 90s when I was in high school and put a twist on it. Because we used to be, we used to be like,
Jack Briscoe rolling over in his grave, man.
Hey, and he just changed it up and put it, That's all he did. Well,
Man, Jack Tunney, Gene,
he said Jack Tunney.
Gene Kaniski, man, Jack Tunney, Gene Kaniski, man, they rolling over in their graves, man. Luther is rolling over in his grave, man. Vern Gagne rolling over in his grave.
Come on, man. Come on, Harry. It ain't that horrible, man. Come on now. Come on, Harry.
Drew McIntyre, trash. But I'm getting like Bubba, boy. I'm getting like Bubba Dub, boy. I'm getting like Bubba Dub. Drew McIntyre, trash. Damian Priest, trash. God dang, Zelina Vega, you ain't give me a hell nah tonight. Got your tail beat by Julia. Got they brand new up in the business. They're not really brand new in the business, but just now came up on the main roster and got your butt pinned tonight. You ain't give me nada. Just like I'll be like Bubba Dub from now on, boy. Bubba Dub, boy, trash. Everybody out here, trash. Man, how many commercials? 8, 9 trash. 8, 9 commercials already. 9, 10, man. We got 50 more minutes.
And man,
about 6 more commercials.
Yeah.
Trash, man.
And Max said he loved NFL Blitz, man.
Who's loving this?
Meg, he loved NFL Blitz, the video game.
Oh man, the game was okay, man. But Chris was wanting to play that all the time. That was crazy, man. He know we didn't play that stuff, man. He was like, that was playing NFL Blitz. There was no reason to play it. There was no reason to play it. There was no rhyme or reason to play it.
Loved it, man. Loved it, boy. Loved it, boy.
Who do I have that game? Dre?
Yeah, Dre had it.
Dre had everything, man. That was.
Yeah, he did, boy.
I'm gonna go over his house tomorrow, but I'm gonna burn that game, boy. I'm gonna go online with that thing.
And he probably forgot he even had the game, man.
I'm sure he has. He has forgot about it, but he got all of them in that cabinet. I'm gonna find a game, but I'm gonna burn it. I ain't gonna burn it online, man.
Yeah,
Give me a minute, man. I gotta show you. I need this. Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, man! Oh my girl Alexa!
Wow,
oh, she's so beautiful.
Wow, boy, Charlotte.
Oh, but that dog, come on, Alexa, stop that.
I'll be back, boy. Popping it, boy. I'll be back, boy.
What in the world are you doing, man?
Boy, hey, man, I can't tell you all that, boy. Popping it, boy. Hey, boy, I'll be back, boy.
Hey, Piper. Whoa, woo, look at Piper. Woo, don't be looking at them lips. Are you driving Chris crazy?
Well, hey, man, hold on. I got to mute my mic for about 15 seconds. Boy, I'll be back, boy. 35 seconds. But hold on, boy. Never mind, boy. You didn't kill my vibe, boy. Me Chin, boy. Her long back attack, but then messed me all up. Boy, look at it.
Me Chin, fine, boy.
Yeah, from the neck up. That's where it stopped.
Man, of course he ain't gonna have this bad body or anything, man.
Now now I ain't gonna lie. Now, if Me Chin had Papa Neville and Nia Jax's body, oh Lord, that's wifey material.
This
right
stuff
there.
gotta go, man. This stuff gotta go. Let's see. What Cody Rhodes? This stuff gotta go. But I'm selling all these things, but these things gotta go.
What is one of the Motivated Madmen, ain't it?
No, man, that's Cody. This is Cody right here.
Oh.
That's Cody. If you can see it, can you see it?
Oh yeah.
That's Cody right there. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this stuff, man. There's Roman right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm selling stuff for $5 a piece, boy.
Here I'm like, look, 15 cents. What can be yours, boy? 15 cents.
I might 15 cents. I might sell it online and have everybody make sure everybody watching got it. 25 cents a piece, guys.
Be like, that's how much I think about WWE, boy.
I got a lot more of them too, man. I want to get rid of them things, boy.
Man, R709 said, yeah, also I feel like ever since Netflix debuted, WWE products become a bit boring at times. Like what happened out of nowhere with the creative. Well, Max said, before I found your show, I recorded Raw or Dynamite. Fast forward through the crappy commercials, crappy matches. But almost says 2.5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Who said Leatherheads was the movie?
Yeah, thank you, Oos.
Almost said, sorry guys, not feeling it tonight. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, but you might want to get on here. These girls got on your hoochie mama outfit now. Hey, I'm just saying, you might want to beat them up, take their lunch money on them.
My dang Katie Ray, boy. I mean, is she still calling herself an Alba Fire?
Yeah, Alba Fire, yeah.
Yeah.
R7 said, haha, Harry doing the Jacob Fatu, yada, I mean, better than Fatu himself. Well, y'all tripping. y'all tripping.
I appreciate that, R709.
Y'all tripping, man. See, Shy Van Dam said NFL Blitz was my jam, and if he don't even like football, boy.
Oh, goodness sake, Shy. Wow.
See, it's that violence, man. That violence.
Y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me with this.
Yeah, he said,
well, you know what? It came out at the time that ECW was rocking.
Yeah.
In wrestling. Yeah. And if you like ECW, you was gonna like NFL Blitz.
Yeah.
I like Alba Fire, man. She's really talented.
Yeah.
Now this doggone thing, this big thing, she's talented too. But she's super talented.
Yeah, she is, man. But they won't let her really do what she can do, man.
Oh no, they're not. Will Raleigh Sport is in the house. What's up, Will?
Raleigh, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, Harry and Chris. Will Raleigh said, I hope you're both okay. Yeah, we good, man. We good, man.
Like, yeah, man. We got a Cobra Clutch on them, man.
But Will Raleigh said, hey, chat. Shy Van Dam, he knows what's up. Yada, I mean.
Well, that was a doggone Big Bubba Dub. Not Big Bubba Dub. That was some Big Bubba Rogers, boy, that Piper Niven just put on doggone B-Fab.
Yes, he did. See, Shy Van Dam here, he know what it's all about. Yada, I mean. But see, hey, who's know what's going down?
I can't do it, boy. Yada, I mean. Yada, I mean, man. I took you on my nerve with that, boy.
Well,
man,
hey,
that joke was in my gang, but I'll be like, he got to be stopped, boy. I'll be talking to everybody, man, when he ain't around, but like he got to be stopped. They'll be like, I don't know who's gonna do it, but somebody got to stop this joke. They'll be like, man, but he getting all kind of sales, boy, maximizing the sales out on the streets and everything. But I don't care, he got to be stopped. How the world you gonna trust somebody yada yada? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yada yada. I mean, you know, how the world you gonna trust somebody like that, man?
Oh wow, nice by me, Chin, boy.
Man, she is so good, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That me, Chin, and Big E about to be
sister-in-law and brother-in-law.
Yeah, that's crazy. About to be in-laws, man.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world is Zelina Vega doing out here now?
What
Man,
the heck?
Come on,
Man, see, look, that's what I'm talking about. Yada yada mean. You see what I mean? Yada, yada,
hey, man, come on, that's some old craziness right there.
I mean, every time I turn around, man, there's an attack, man. I'm sick of that. And what's the name shouldn't have let that happen, man. Chelsea was out there. Well, Chelsea, I'm pretty sure she came out there because of Chelsea out there.
Come on. Really?
Nice.
I give it 1.5 stars, man.
No, don't tell me be fair.
1.5 stars, man. 1.5 stars, boy.
Wow, I'll give it 1.5 stars too.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad match, Chris. It just
that's crazy, bro.
yeah, that's John girl right there, man. That be fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say she's a bad looking girl, man. It just she's not a good wrestler, Chris.
No, not in my opinion. Definitely not.
Heck no.
Man, wait, man. Ain't this what we playing basketball? What are you doing getting ready to wrestle, man? You got a game tonight, don't you?
Hey, yeah, DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah, as far as I know, Angela, don't you dare. My wife's gonna hit me with a cane, man. She's gonna hit me with a cane.
Yada, I mean. Yada, I mean, boy.
Heck yeah.
Man, this Joker be about to wrestle for a WWE title and doggone.
Got a game tonight.
Man, come on, this Joker tripping. Got a game tonight, but what we doing?
Oh, I thought they got knocked out, didn't they? Who do you play for? The Nuggets? Let me see.
I think so.
Okay? Tonight, like you said, we're going to keep the moments too big. We're going to walk out of Savannah, Georgia. The same way we walked in. Going WWE.
There you go, Harry. There you go.
Uh-oh.
See, Harry, you about to miss it, boy. You about to miss it, boy. There you go. Yeah, I mean.
He's just as big as DeMarcus, man. He don't look as big as it until when I saw him right there across from Street Profits. He looked kind of big, man.
Yeah. Gotta go on Jacob, boy. Y'all, I mean. Will Raleigh said I've seen this crazy AEW pay-per-view sold 6,614 tickets. Meanwhile, NXT Battleground PLE on Sunday, the same day, sold more tickets than Double or Nothing. Wow, 7,190. Thoughts NXT on fire.
Oh, snap. NXT sold 7. What? What's going on, Shad? What's up, Boost?
Harry.
What's up?
Harry.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question here, man.
Go ahead and do that, bro.
What is your problem? Okay, my ooze. First of all, my ooze.
Yeah.
You know you crazy about your Eagles, right?
Yeah.
Harry Bernard Taylor. What is your problem with Triple H? That's like my ego.
Oh my gosh. You think Triple H doing a great job?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean.
That's a good one, boy. That's a good one, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, he put that title on your boy, man. He did. I'm not gonna sit here and say he had made.
I know you love the old school past, the Junkyard Dogs, Wahoo McDaniel, Rock and Roll Express. I understand that. Times is changing, man. You got to catch up.
Man, look, Van Dam. Look, Sean. Listen. Oos, you can't argue with results, man. We can sit here and say, we can all look. Everybody know. We know that, hey, wrestling has went from the headlock to the doggone, to the moonsault off the doggone over the ropes and onto the floor with the mats on it. It has went from the Texas bull rope match to the doggone through the table Tic Tacs attacks on the floor. We know it don't went to that goofy stuff. But you cannot. It's fine what I'm saying. I don't care for the. I'm not saying that I don't care that they have a new style of wrestling. I'm all for that. I'm with that. You can have a new style of wrestling, but you cannot back away from storylines. You can't back away from things that make sense. The storylines can't be everybody's being attacked every time somebody turn around. There's an attack, and that's what we have right now. There's no storylines. Characters are not being built. Jey Uso, do I think Jey Uso should have the title? Yes, he should have had it. He probably should have won the big title a couple years ago when he first started this thing. This thing with this Yeet thing, and everybody really got into that. And I mean, it was really hot. He should have did that. They probably should have did that 2 years ago. But man, I'm just saying. Look, of course you got him with the title, but the things that he's doing wrong. Gunther, could have been a monster. He could have been a monster in a. You could have had this guy in the same light as a like I say, Killer Kowalski. You could have had him in the same light as a Bruiser Brody or somebody like that. Somebody that's a real monster. A Bam Bam Bigelow, a Big Van Vader that's gonna go on for years, and that's gonna be that big bad type heel that people want to see get their butt kicked. That's gonna sell take years.
I mean,
oh yada 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 mean yada 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 mean. If I was
no. Yada I mean is like now you got two foreign monsters on Raw because you got Rusev back and then you got Gunther. So where is that going to go?
What are they doing with Rusev though?
Nothing yet. Stuff he about to demolish his squash match. Curious Cesaro next week.
Yeah, he about to kill Cesaro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are they doing? You got Malachi Black. You got Aleister Black back, and you got Rusev. And when it boils down to it, nothing significant is happening. Now, I will give Triple H time because they haven't been there long. But then again, man, like I said, look at the numbers. Oops.
So you want
2.7. They're at 2.7 million. They started out with over 6 million on Netflix global, their global market. And in the United States, only doing like 1.1, 1.2 million every Monday night on Netflix. They was doing 1.9, 1.8, 1.6 on a bad week on USA. So what is that telling you, man? People are backing away. You can sugarcoat it all you want. You can throw as much sugar, you can throw cinnamon in there with it, you can throw nutmeg, and you can add a little bit more flavor, and you can throw some honey in there, and you can mix all that stuff up. But
you can't get the booty-o's. Now you can't get the booty-o's, boy. That's gonna take
you
a
can throw
time,
booty-o's in there too, and add a little bit of milk in there if you want to, and you can mix it all up.
Yeah, throw some white only pie in there. I hear you, brother.
All I'm saying is, man, you can sugarcoat it all you want, but the numbers tell a story, man. The proof is in the pudding.
So what you want is like how WWE even advertise themselves. They want to hire more writers. So what you're saying is not only do they need to hire more writers, they probably need to order more bookings. Because if I'm not mistaken, Triple H even said himself, this booking thing is not easy.
Oh, of course it's not.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I mean, I book on the indie level. I can tell you, me and Chris does that. We can definitely tell you it's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
That's crazy.
But you get to a certain point, and I know they have him doing a lot of things, man. He's wearing a lot of hats, and it's probably not fair to him when it boils down to it, Shad. It's not fair to him because he's not just booking. He's not just trying to come up with storylines and booking. He's doing all kind of other things. He's running pretty much the whole operation because Aria Emanuel and those people, man, from Endeavor and TKO, they don't know nothing about wrestling, so they going to him, and he's doing everything. And
well, it sounds like Dwayne need to worry about helping Triple H instead of wanting souls.
Somebody need to do something. Yeah, I mean,
because we talked about this, Harry. I mean, it ain't just. I mean, yes, Triple H has the overall stamp, but he has TKO and everybody else in his ear looking at the numbers and looking at merch sales, whatever, this, that, and the third, and be like, hey, you might want to do this, you might want to do that, you might not want to do this, you might not want to do that. And then you got to, obviously figure all that into factor, and he's got to come up with a definite, yes or no, or whatever, and all that.
Yeah. And one thing about Chris, and Chris have always said, and I've been looking at this ever since we started it for like the past 4 years, and I've been looking at the numbers. I'm just one of these numbers people because I guess because of the businesses that I've been involved in over the years. But I remember Chris. This one thing Chris has always said. I'm like, they're losing numbers here. They're losing numbers. People, they don't have as many. But Chris like Harry, they making that money though because they was making these record profits. But I'm looking at exactly why they're making these record profits because inflation went up big time. They taking that money. You know, they're not losing money. They done double these tickets. These tickets are basically double. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're gonna make their money. Hey, you lose today. One thing that WWE has figured out: if they lose 2 fans, that one fan is gonna go in there. He's gonna pay double for that ticket. He's gonna cover what they lost. That's all it is to it. They have vulnerable fans like that, people that love it that much that they're gonna do it. But after a while, you're gonna lose that. And Netflix is already they haven't even been on Netflix a year. Netflix is already ready. They ready to get out of this, but they already paid their money. WWE has gotten their $5 billion. Netflix is not happy with them, and I don't blame them. What's the name said, adios, buddy, hit the road. Smackdown. Not Smackdown, but Fox. Fox said, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. They told him to hit the road. We ain't going for that. We're not going to give you that money. And they shopped it around to a lot of different places until they got Netflix. And hey, big ups to like I said, Vince McMahon was still there. Big ups to him that they got this money.
It sounds like they need to take the WWE network back and give us it back in the US.
It definitely. I wish they would have. Man,
yeah, look. Because the network was amazing, man. Now that was amazing. And Harry, boy, I was trying to tell Harry, but Harry, you need to get on it for the network lead, boy.
Yeah, he did that for a long time.
Harry was scrounging around trying to find them pay cards, boy.
Yeah, I was getting pay cards because I didn't know if I really wanted it. To tell you the truth, and I really didn't want to give my money to Vince McMahon because I just didn't really want to do it. But
once you saw the content, boy, you were like,
of course, it's not just that. It's not just that. And I'm gonna tell you what, I miss Vince. I miss Vince because Vince know how to run a company that's this big. I don't care what nobody say. The whole thing with Vince McMahon, everybody was pissed off at Vince McMahon because Vince McMahon had to take down one of their favorites. It could be somebody. One thing that was Vince McMahon's problem. He had so much talent coming at him that somebody's favorite always had to go downhill to bring somebody else up. You can't manage everybody. Everybody can't stay on top. And then they'd be like, oh, he ruined this person, he ruined that person. But it was going to happen when you have that much talent. It was going to happen. So,
they at Savannah State University. That's why it looks so small, man.
Oh, they at Savannah State University?
Yeah, that's why it looks so doggone small.
Okay, they don't
see it back there, Savannah State University.
Okay, but it's in Market Arena though. But that's their biggest arena in Savannah.
At the college, at a small HBCU. Wow, that's
Chris, you got to think about it, man. When they come to South Carolina, sometimes they do go over there with Gamecocks play.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only arena they got in Columbia, though.
But that arena's huge, though. So that's bigger than Greenville. About the same size. At least the same size.
But Oos, but tell us something. Hey, man, and hey, y'all. I know we were talking about
but Shad wouldn't. But hold up. But let me go ahead and rectify this real quick. But Shad, I get what you're saying, man. I mean, when it boils down to it, he has did a pretty decent job with the time that he has. The timing that he has, it's kind of hard to really book 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance because they having pay-per-views every month and trying to get all that and trying to build storylines for that. That is a hard thing to do. So I sympathize with him, man. I really do.
Hell, I almost wish I could sign an application to be a writer for them, man. I'll put something out there.
Oh, I would too if I could.
What was you saying, Oos?
But yeah, hey y'all, if y'all don't know, my man Shad Van Dam, he was at Raw with us, and I ain't gonna bring it up, but anyway, my man got you know what I was about to say.
I will RKO you through this damn podcast.
Anyway, we ain't gonna say it.
Let me tell the story about a man named Jed. Ladies and gentlemen of this podcast, while we were all outside waiting to meet the wrestlers, Shot Van Dam, had a VIP ticket that night that I paid $600 for. So I got this email on my phone notification that says, "Hey, the box office is going to close at 2. We need you to come up here to get your ticket at will call." So I went to my car, which was behind the arena in that parking lot area, and I come back, and a bunch of fans were like, "Hey, dude, hey, man, you missed CM Punk. He came and signed everybody's
Oh
autographs. We took
wow.
pictures." And yeah, Mr. Burton, you know what? I wonder what you didn't do. Why didn't you just call my phone, bro?
Oh man. Oh
Bro,
man, that is
Do
messed
you
up.
know I would have? Do you know I would have forced Gump right back around that damn corner just to meet that man? Now, granted, I was chained into my theme gear before I went to got my ticket so I could be ready to go. But yeah,
God
that might
almighty,
not have been a good
Chris.
look, man. You had pants half on, running around the block. You know that'd
I
be
don't give
looking
a
kind of
damn.
strange. You would ended up down at the detention center for
Yeah,
indecent
because Shad
exposure,
be
boy.
meeting everybody, man. Shad be getting a lot of autographs and everything. So I don't blame you, Shad, on that.
Yeah, but
Chris.
that was Punk though, dude. If I'd have got Punk to sign that belt, man, I would have been. I would have had to retire that belt and order a new one. I would
Yeah,
not. I
Bro,
mean,
I think
yeah.
Chris. Yeah,
but
Chris
see,
was
here's
so
the thing.
mesmerized.
We would no, but here's the thing. Everybody was hyped to see Penta. Everybody, Penta. That started being the talk. Everybody want to see Penta.
And he
Okay,
went
we
right
see
by y'all, right?
he pulled up. He had on some dark shades. I was like, hold up, there go Penta right there. Everybody like, oh, Penta. So he pulls up and literally right on his bumper, CM Punk. Literally right on Penta's bumper, CM Punk pulls up. And then Penta, he's like, okay, I'm gonna take my shades off and put on a mask while I'm getting in the car. He looks like he getting ready to come down, but by that
But Punk
time,
outside him.
everybody knew CM Punk was right there, and they were like, "Hey, Penta, we see you. CM Punk, get on down here."
That's messed up. That's
And,
messed
That
up.
is messed up. Penta would have came. Penta should have came down there pimping on to you guys. He
Yeah.
should have been pimping, boy.
But you know, do you know? I noticed that every freaking member of Judgment Day did what Dom did to us last year.
yes, every last
Oh wow.
one.
Except Buck flew us off. It's like they pretend they're gonna come, but then walk right back up the damn hill. I'm like, are you serious?
Wow, man. Wow.
Yeah, they did, man. It was, yeah. But yeah,
That
but
is
Shad,
crazy.
but tell us about your VIP experience, though, man. That's what
All
I
right, well,
want to
let's
know.
get that in, and then we get the comments in, Chris.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get the
Get all these
comments, guys.
in.
But yeah,
I'm
tell us.
gonna tell you this. I enjoyed the seat. No, okay. I enjoyed my view. I enjoyed my seat to an extent, and I'm gonna tell you why I say to an extent. Y'all ever seen that movie White Chicks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the part where Marlon Wayans was put in the very back of the damn car and his face was all smashed into some? This ain't right. You remember that
Yeah.
part?
Yeah.
That was me because what happened was where I was sitting, I was on row 4, I think on the 6th seat.
Okay.
Now, a coworker of mine who we know we talk about wrestling every day, he sat like we ordered the same ticket. Apparently, we didn't know we were gonna be side by side, but he was like about 5 seats to the right of me. So the whole between us was like clear seats.
Okay.
Man, I had Earthquake and Typhoon come. And when they sat down, bro, I tell you, I was smashed. I was so uncomfortable. I was literally smashed, bro. I was between the big dude that was next to me and the little skinny girl that was with her boyfriend beside me. And I looked at them like, I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all see what I'm working with. And
Oh my God.
it got to the point of where I didn't really take that. I took pictures when Penta came out and probably some matches before that. I did not go through the whole show. When Jay came out, of course, I got up and yeeted because I didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, like I'm so uncomfortable right now. And then I found out this because we walked out. The people I think they got the first 4 or 5 rows of MVP chairs. We get to walk out with those. I was wondering why we couldn't move over into just our seats. The freaking people zip tied the legs of our damn chairs together.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. And what was supposed to happen was, I think one of the security guys was right at the show was to cut that, but apparently they're taking forever because everybody's like, "Yo, my chair's stuck." But one of the fans actually was the guy that had his girlfriend beside me. He had something on him that cut the zip ties off everybody. So I was like, "Thanks, man." And I just got out the building. Well, I ain't say I got out the building because, of course, I was all fiended up and everything, and everybody want to take pictures. So I did that little hoorah, and I just left.
Man, so you didn't meet any? I mean, I figured you would have got to, walk around, got to experience, meet a wrestler or something. I mean, none of that.
No, what they gave me was they gave me this little, those little bag is them little pack. They fit like backpacks, but it was clear,
Okay,
and
okay.
it says WWE. Inside of it, they gave you this book that when you open it, it has like every superstar, and I guess the blank spot where they could autograph in case you do meet them.
Nice.
That was in the bag, and I got an autographed picture 8x10 of Damian Priest that was autographed, but I turned that picture over to my wife because she became a Damian Priest fan. So I was like, "Here is autograph," and I gave it to her.
Okay, cool,
All
man.
right,
I did.
speaking
I
of your
did
wife,
walk
how's
out with a
you
picture.
doing, Chad?
Yeah, about earlier today. She thought she was going through a heart attack, but things seem to be looking good right now. I talked with her doctors.
Okay,
It's not a heart attack. We're just trying to figure out what it was and what's going on.
okay.
Um,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
going on
She's
about the show
feeling
towards
up.
the
She's
end,
feeling her prayers. She's in all our prayers, man.
and
Everybody,
I
yeah,
appreciate that,
definitely.
man.
yeah.
I did walk out with a Penta mask though.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
really?
And
Okay.
speaking of that, because the reason why I got the Penta mask was because I'm so disappointed. Why was there no Roman Reigns shirts sold at this show that night?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't see any.
Bro,
I didn't
I
see
was
any
so
at all.
mad because I wanted the newest
They had
OTC
John
shirt
Cena
that
and they had Cody. They had John Cena
yeah,
and
and
Money and
Cody wasn't
Cody's.
there.
Nope.
And
Mm-hmm.
Cody was not there. I'm like, yo, what the hell? We ain't got no, because I was wanting a new OTC shirt by Roman, but they ain't had that. And I'm like, yo, what's really going on? And then I
Mhm.
seen the Penta, so I was like, I'm
I
like, give
wanted
me the
that
Penta.
Stone Cold Blood from a Stone because I've been wanting that since it originally came out. But I'm gonna end up ordering that probably next week, man. Probably
Yeah,
get that next week off the shop. But
yeah.
yeah, man. But I'm glad you had a good time, man. I thought you were gonna get to meet a wrestler or something. Go backstage and everything. And
Somebody had me under an impression that was what it was supposed to be like, but
Oh wow.
all I know was when I got my ticket, it was the lady when she gave me my ticket. It was a paper ticket too. That was the thing. When I ordered I ordered VIP like about a month I think ago before the show was coming to town when they said it was selling.
oh wow,
And just so happened the VIP was available and it was like $600. So I was like, okay, I'm going VIP this time. But when I, after you order the ticket, how you click to view your ticket and it shows the little QR code with the little thing going side by
yeah,
side.
yeah.
I didn't get that. Mine said pick your ticket up at will call, and what that meant was pick it up the day of the show. So
Oh,
that's why I left
oh
y'all
my
because I got that email. And
goodness gracious! What Ray Phoenix is going off?
Yeah, he is.
but yeah, so I went and got the ticket because of that email, and it caused me my CM Punk autograph. But all in all, it was a pretty dope experience.
And I ain't gonna lie, we were joking, man. We were joking. We were joking hard. We were like, could we imagine CM Punk leaves and all of a sudden Jay comes out here and be like, all right, I'm gonna give y'all some group pictures or whatever, group picture on somebody's phone or while you up there getting your I was like, boy, if that would have happened, boy, this man would have came back and went postal if that would have happened, boy. He would have came back and just killed everybody, boy. It just went crazy.
Nah, nah, but I
Man,
had a crazy weekend because after Raw that Monday, I went to actually I had 2 nights of wrestling because Tuesday night I went to an Insane Clown Posse concert, but prior to the concert,
Okay.
Insane Clown Posse owns their wrestling promotion called JCW,
okay.
and they
I
got a
was
show
wondering
called
about that, man. I was like, what in the world going on with this?
yeah, they got their show. They call it JCW Lunacy. And what's crazy about that is I actually met Ricky Morty that night from Rock and Roll Express.
Oh, Ricky
And
Morton. Okay.
yeah, and come to find out, I made my wife cry that night because she was talking about, oh, I used to be a fan of him back in the day. And mind you guys, like Ricky Morty, like we was downstairs, we were standing, but I seen Ricky Morty upstairs where I also met Willie Mack. If you seen the pictures uploaded from he's from Lucha Underground and I think AEW right now. I met
Yeah.
Willie Mack there that night. But and I met what's that guy's name? George South, he was there too. But
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Ricky
okay.
Morty, yeah, Ricky Morty was upstairs and I looked and I'm like, my wife was like, wondering what I was up to. I was like, just stay right here, I'll be right back. But I was like, give me your phone, I got something to do. What I did was I took her phone upstairs and I had Ricky Morty autograph her phone case. But
Oh,
when I
nice.
but when I asked him that, he was like, "No, buddy, I'm gonna sign your case, but I'll do you one better." He pulls out this black bandana that I guess he wears out to the ring, and he signed that bandana and said, "Here, give this to your wife as well." And when I gave it to her, man, my wife was she was like in happy tears, man. I was like, "Wow."
All right,
what's
that's
up,
good.
man.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, y'all can catch up to the comments now because I know everybody was just typing away.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Chris, go ahead. I don't know where we
And
at,
Jeff
Chris.
Carr. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Jeff Cobb and them won. Okay. Cool.
Chris.
I can-
Yeah. I ain't even finished.
Oh, I forgot I was heading. My bad, man. My bad. I forgot. Man.
Spoiler alert.
I got 2.8, man. 3 stars. I'll give it 3 stars.
Yeah. I can roll with 3. Max said before I found your show, I record Raw and Dynamite in AEW. Okay. I'm gonna talk 2.5 stars. Oos said Leatherheads. Alma said she wasn't feeling the night. And R7 said, "Ha, Harry doing the Jacob Fatu better than Jacob Fatu himself."
Yeah, you
Yeah,
going
okay,
backwards.
we got that. All that. Okay, here we go. Will Riley said, "That's cool, Harry. Cody Rhodes figure. I have only one so far. My favorite wrestler back in the day was Trish Stratus. Who wasn't? Had a massive crush on her in the 2000s when I was little.
Okay.
Every man in America did. I mean, hey, you ain't by yourself."
Actually, a fun fact: my first Raw that I went to, which was the night that Stone Cold told Triple H he had Kevin Nash in the Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. I met Trish Stratus out in the back of that parking lot where we go now. I met her after that show in that same park in that same area.
Wow.
And got her
Nice.
autograph. Yeah, and that's what I discovered. That's where you can meet the wrestlers as they come in and out. Was that night? Yeah.
All right. Meg says NFL Blitz was football meets wrestling. It really was.
Yeah.
You said just like my Oos, ain't nobody talking about his Eagles, Harry. Leave Triple H Triple alone. Max said Will Raleigh, Green's Will. R7 says, "Wow, finished that match quick." Talking about the Piper Niven Zelina Piper Niven match. Charity said, "Link now. Can I call my friends?" Charity wants to know. Max says, "Me, Chin, and B Fab match gets 1.5 stars." And that's what,
Yes.
that's exactly
Yep.
what that was. Will Raleigh says, "Hi, Mag." Will Raleigh says, "B Fab is really pretty in my opinion." Okay. I mean, hey, don't feel bad. I mean, that's what you like. I said something about Lash Legend in the in a group of black wrestling organization or something, the BWO on Facebook, and they said something about Lash Legend, and I was like, "Oh, it's that strong faced lady." Folk about jumped down my throat.
Goodness sake.
Yeah, that's Wesley Snipes and Drag, man. Everybody know that.
Oh wow.
Well,
Yeah,
there's a
Big Fab is pretty though. I will say that, Will Raleigh Sport. You don't. She is a pretty lady.
But that Lash Legend, but she's a strong faced lady. I don't care what nobody.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on Shad on that.
I mean, okay. Will Raleigh said 3 wrestling shows on tonight. Chris and Harry, ROH, SmackDown, TNA pay-per-view. Good Lord, all this going on right now.
Yeah, because I know, our girl Tatiana. She's watching Ring of Honor. She's doing Ring of Honor tonight.
Okay.
I saw her doing that.
Said, "Wow, gonna be all wrestled out after watching all those shows." Well, you know, Tatiana, that's her thing, man. AEW, ROH, you know,
Yeah,
that's her thing,
big
man.
time.
R7 said, "Right now, WWE is chasing profits more than chasing storylines and creating epic matches."
Yeah,
Facts.
right now, that's what they're doing. There ain't no doubt.
Facts. Will Raleigh said, "I'm watching TNA, and watching you and TNA Under Siege pay-per-view." Good Lord.
Okay.
Well, I think Trick Williams supposed to be on there tonight because he got something going on with Joe Henry.
Joe Henry?
Yeah, so I think he might be on there tonight.
Okay.
That man has the most ridiculous theme song I've ever heard in my life.
Go join Joe Henry.
Yes.
Yeah.
People love him, though. But people love him.
I believe, boy. I believe in Joe
Man,
Hendricks.
and you know what? If he would have showed up in Greenville, he would have got a crazy. He would have got a pop just like Jay Uso.
Oh yeah, big time.
No.
He would have. It might not have been as big, but it would have been close. It would have been pretty close.
It wouldn't have been Jay Uso, but it would have been
close. It would have been close.
Would have got a pop.
Yeah. All right, Triple H. Will Wright says Triple H is a way better booker than Tony Khan, in my opinion.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, that's facts. Tony Khan booking women's division is awful. He doesn't use good big stars. Just sat at home. Come on, Tony.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I ain't the only one, but there was a Harry. When me and John went down to Borderlands and met with the owner again at Borderlands Comics down here in Greenville.
Yeah.
The owner said he even can tell that Tony might be on some of that booger sugar.
He could be, man. He could be.
Because he was man, he's like, if you look at his eyes and the way he acting, all sporadic and jittery and just kind of all over the place.
He don't even be blinking his eyes. So I mean, yeah.
Like, I'm like, come on, bro.
I mean, that's some crazy stuff. I mean, the only people I really see that's not on something that don't blink their eyes much is kids. I mean, when you're really young, you can hold your eyes open a good bit, but man, you grown like that and you holding your eyes open the whole time, something's up. You like,
Harry talking from experience.
Man, you tripping. You tripping. Boy, Chris done known me for a long time. Chris can tell you. No, that ain't Harry, man. Unless I got a secret life somewhere. It's like I always wondered why Harry was shaking like doggone. He was shaking like Ray. He was shaking like Ray, shot. Hey, no, I found out this joker was on some day. He was shooting up that stuff, man. He was shooting up that shit.
Look, the only powder Harry on is powdered donuts, but that's the only powder Harry on.
Love them like crazy. Still eat them every now and then, but them jokers too much sugar, man. Wow.
Man. R7 said Harry is speaking facts. It's just sad that WWE is becoming, and everyone is surely see what's going on. Vince, even on his worst era, would do a lot better than Triple H can go right now. Wow.
Hey, I'm not gonna, man. Look, I'm not gonna say that I really want him to come back, but Vince could start another company, man.
I actually heard he was starting another promotion.
Yeah, from what I'm understanding, he is, man. Somebody needs to offset this thing, and it's not what Eric Bischoff and that dodo brain Hulk Hogan talking about doing. That's definitely wrestling don't need a reset. Wrestling just need to be put in proper perspective and ran the way it should be ran. And I'm not saying try to change the modern day thing that you sit in the ring. That has to continue on. There's no doubt about that. Everything changes, but.
I can agree with that to an extent because you know what I realized? We've only had one what they call that match back a long time ago. The championship scramble match. We've only had that unique match one time and it never been seen again.
Yeah. I mean, we have it every now and then on the they would do it on the indie scene. I think a couple times since me and Chris have been out here. But not a lot of people do that. But yeah, I mean, wrestling, like I say, in its current state, it has to stay exactly the way it is. But it's just that you can't go away from the basic standpoint of what wrestling is. It's like somebody coming to me and say, "Hey, Harry, Chris, and Shad, I want y'all to write comic books." Man, we cannot run away from the basic theme of writing comic books. Try to come up with something more creative or do something a little bit different, but we can't go away from the basic themes of why people watch comic books. I mean, because why do people watch wrestling today? Just look at most fans today. They became the wrestling fans today. Who you think what's the number one reason that they watch wrestling today?
Grandparents, like mine.
As far as wrestlers, what wrestler you think as far as the majority of wrestling fans are watching today, what wrestler inspired them to watch it? I say Stone Cold Steve Austin, then The Rock. I say Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock.
That was before. Okay, that was before the millennium. They were okay.
I
Those
know, but
things
I'm
was
saying
before the millennium. So
I know
after that, you'd be looking at like maybe
John
Punk.
Cena,
Yeah.
CM Punk. Yeah, exactly. But how many of these wrestlers was high flyers? I mean, I'm talking about wrestlers, jumping, diving over the top rope on top of people. How many wrestlers was doing that?
Well,
People didn't.
Mysterio has a history of that.
Well, Mysterio was doing that, but Mysterio is not. I'd say Mysterio was like he was like a what is it? He was about the only person that was doing that. I mean, of course you had other wrestlers who did it, but Rey Mysterio is not the main reason people are watching wrestling today. So that's the reason I'm saying most people, they are remembering the Stone Cold Steve Austin, they remember the Rocks, they remember John Cena, they remember CM Punk. That's why the Dudley Boys, that's why people watching wrestling today. They're not watching it because Darby Allin, somebody was back there going crazy like Darby Allin. Of course, you had Rob Van Dam doing some crazy stuff like that too, but not to that extent. Nobody done it to that extent what Darby's doing.
Well, and speaking of that extent, that's what it is exactly that extent because see, WWE, I'm thinking Triple H probably still holds some of those banned policies that Vince had. Like, because I can tell you right now, for example, Penta has a really amazing move set that I've seen from Lucha Underground that I don't think he will ever be able to display in WWE right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's just
y'all, our truth think he's slick, man. I hate to cut you off. Our truth think he's slick, man. No, but he's slick, man. The way he cut his hair because he's going bald, man.
I know.
That's how he cut it. Look how he cut his hair, man. He going bald, so he's like, let me put some lines in it so it don't look like it. Come on, bro, you ain't fooling nobody, dog.
Chris, you ain't right, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying. Now you can't unsee it. Now you can't unsee it for real.
Like John Cena.
There you go.
Most men that age is gonna lose their hair, man, and start losing their hair. Most men,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta look at Ooze. Ooze started losing his hair at 22.
Who did?
Ooze?
Man, come on. Man, come on. I ain't start losing my hair at 22.
Wow.
Oh,
mine still can get, hey, I'm in my late 50s. Mine still get pretty thick, man. I mean, but it's thin. It's way thinner than what it was. But
I got messed up. There we go.
This joker is tripping, boy.
Man.
I'll put my hands on.
Hey y'all, it was good to cut up with you, man. But I'm gonna check on the wife before I crash up for the night, man, because I gotta get up in the morning and go check on her again.
All right, man. Me and Chris, we send our love, man, and we send our prayers.
Yeah, man, definitely, man.
Appreciate that, y'all.
All right, Sean. Talk to you later, brother.
Take care, Ooze.
All right, Ooze. Goodness sake.
All right.
Man, our truth is tripping in here, man. Is Fraxium gonna wrestle? I don't think that's gonna happen. Fraxium and wait a minute. It's only 9:56.
Yeah.
God, this thing seems like it's been on forever.
But it'd be funny somebody attack him right now, boy.
That thing, man, 53 years old, still doing splits, Chris.
That's crazy. But they go Greenville.
Would you go in there and attempt to split?
Yeah, if I was still stretching in shape, like that. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Oh man, he got injured too, and he come back.
Yeah,
man.
see, that's the area above us, Harry. It was packed up there, man.
Yeah, it's packed everywhere. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, because we couldn't see that area up above us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greenville was rocking, man.
Yeah, it was, man. Rocking. All right, so R7 said, yeah, Harry speaking facts. Okay, got that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Will Raleigh said number 1, Britt Baker, number 2, Wardlow, number 3. Who? Camille. 4, Scorpio Sky. 5, Abaddon. 6, Tyra Valkyrie.
And Deonna
Purrazzo. not used properly, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. I'm with you on that, Rally Sport. Then Will said different people. If you see a Facebook post, let me know. I'm gonna read the rest of them.
Okay.
Will said different people, different opinions. That's why wrestling good things to talk about debates and discussions. Will Rally Sport says high shot. All right, my girl Christine Saucy Girl said they should take care of the people they have and not worry about bringing in all these other guys. That's true. All right, Mag says great tag match, 3 stars. Yeah, we gave that 3 stars. That was really good. All right, my man R709 says, aha, Tony Khan doing his best Scarface right now. Mountains of the sugar.
yeah, boy.
J Rock is in the building. What's up? Say, what is the link to get in?
Rock.
Okay, Jay. All right, J Rock. What's up, man? Christine Saucy Girl says, Shad, can I talk to you off the podcast about your wife? All right. Mag says, R-Truth talking facts. And yeah, he was. R709. R-Truth need that Kofi moment to end his career on a massive high. That would be great. All right. Will Rider Sport, here come Alistair Black. Will Rider Sport said, who inspired me to watch wrestling? Ultimate Warrior. I started watching wrestling in 1990. First wrestler I saw and thought, wow, this is cool. Different Hulk Hogan was versus Warrior, but I'm not a Hogan fan. Okay. But yeah, as far as wrestling today, most wrestling fans today, I'm not talking about Gen X, which me and Chris part of Gen X, and baby boomers. And now there's a lot of us out there too. There's a lot of us out there. But there's a lot of millennials. These millennials are watching wrestling because of Stone Cold Steve Austin, because of The Rock. Who else was popular back then? Even Triple H, Chris.
Triple H,
Michael. Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall.
Scott
Hall. Yeah. These are the people that they're watching wrestling for, man. And yeah, there was guys out there who did, death-defying stunts. I mean, who did that kind of stuff, but not as much as we see today. So I'm like, people watch. Most of those guys was traditional type wrestlers. When it boils down to it, they didn't do as many headlocks as as many arm bars as a doggone Luthez and Vern Gagne and Bob Backlund. Of course they did. Mike Rotundo, they didn't do that. They wasn't in that mold, but they still was more of a technical wrestling sense. And this what wrestling fans start. They watched it and wanted to be like these guys more than they do as far as these other guys out here. It's just that the fans became more of the wrestlers. The fans became the wrestlers. They started jumping on trampolines, jumping on beds and things like that. And instead of paying $6,000 to become a wrestler, they paid $300 for somebody to train them. And they went through they went through on the indie scene somewhere and became pretty good and became wrestlers. And yes, I can throw in some popular names in there and say, I'm pretty sure they did some of the things that to become wrestlers like that, like AJ Styles, but he's great. He's outstanding. Of course, there's some people you're going to find that you're going to find even in that, you're going to find that gem, you're going to find that nice shiny objects in the bunch. There's no doubt about that. But man, it just, wrestling right now has a problem, but my main thing is, I don't think it's really the wrestlers. I think it's the disservice to, to pretty much put to the side the booking, which, like Shad said, booking is hard. Me and Chris, we know that. It is hard.
It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
A lot of times you gotta change things at the last minute and everything. And you're always thinking, am I doing the right thing? So yeah, that's a hard thing to do. But man, somebody, you gotta have somebody. Triple H, like I said, if he can't do it full time, he need to have somebody. He need to have somebody in the mindset of him and say, okay, this is my 100% partner, and hey, I'm gonna listen to 50% of what he says. If I don't have it, and I'm going with what he says, and I'm gonna ask everybody, a few people, a couple wrestlers, their opinion. Hey, is that okay if you go out there and try to do that? But the final decision has to come down to Triple H and his partner, just like Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, like I say, he'll listen to you all day. He'll listen to you. He'll listen to you. And I mean, he may try it if he thinks it's dynamic, and then most likely he didn't. But at least he will sit down and listen to you, and he would at least try it maybe one time. But that's what Triple H need to make a decision and stop going with saying, okay, I'm gonna get a group of people and let them run around and go up into the audience and see everybody yeeting, and he come back and say, oh, everybody was yeeting, so my decision is putting the title on Jey Uso. I mean, that's just flat out crazy. If you're gonna do that, you might as well put the title on LA Knight, which I think will be a more legitimate champion. He's a better wrestler. He's a better wrestler, and he was just as hot. I mean, nobody can say he wasn't just as hot. I mean, he's just as hot now, but maybe about a year and a half ago, he was just as hot as what we have going on with Jey Uso with this Yeet thing. I mean, LA Knight was hot, Chris. He was. The joke boiling over, man. He was boiling over with the crowds, and he worked it up himself, man. And he had a little bit more charisma than Jey. So.
What? No, this chick got razor blades in her hair. What the world?
Hey, Naomi, man.
Talking on Jey, boy. Oh Lord, but I got night, boy. Oh my God, boy. Lord. I gotta get boy. Watch out, boy.
Man, you tripping.
I ain't tripping, boy. I got find my Diddy.
Oh my God, Chris, I ain't tripping.
What I put it, boy? I misplaced my Diddy oil, boy.
Oh my gosh, man!
I misplaced it, boy.
Diddy had Diddy before he went in, but he had a lot more where that came from, Chris.
I can't find my one bottle, but he had like 15,000 bottles. I can't find my one. God damn, I'm getting messed up, boy.
Oh my God!
I gotta rewind this, boy.
All right, Chris, I'm going to drink. Give me something to drink, man. All right, I will be back. Will Rally Sport R709 and Mag and everybody. We'll definitely get everybody's comments. But we appreciate it once again. Everybody coming in, and if you here on Facebook, man, go ahead and hit that like, share, join. If you on YouTube, go ahead, YouTube and Twitch. Go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. And if you over on X, formerly known as Twitter, you hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. And tell them what else, Mr. Christopher Burton. I'll be right back, man.
And follow straight. Oh, Lord, that's triple threat next Friday, boy. Oh, Lord.
Yes, so, man. I guess so.
That's gonna be awesome, boy. It's going to be a good match, man. And follow straight about the show, guys. Hey, and another thing, guys, tell a friend about the hottest wrestling podcast around. And I said what I said, and I ain't gonna take it back. So you can run, tell that. You know how we do, man. Here comes Shinsuke Nakamura, man. So I guess he just, I wonder, I ain't heard nothing about his contract. I don't know if he's still extended or what's going on with his contract or anything. I heard nothing about it, so I don't know what's about to happen. Took a little crazy with it, but God, oh. So it's gonna be a triple threat match, or just Shinsuke? Okay. Hold on. So who's all in this match, man? Harry in the beating on some stuff, but I don't know what he got going on, boy. All right, R-Truth speaking facts, yep. All right, Will Rally, younger fans will, a lot of women wrestlers look up the Bailey, Mercedes. I've seen wrestlers say that's where they got into their wrestling after seeing that. For example, you probably, will say younger fans will be John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold wrestlers, those names, why they got into wrestling. Yeah, that's exactly why a lot of wrestlers got into wrestling. They fell in love with, those guys and everything, those women, and so yeah. Will Rella said, my finger slipped with the probably comment. Oh, you good, Will Rella? You good? Now this ought to be a decent not Hell in a Cell match. Lord have mercy. A triple threat qualifier match. TSM, J Rock, you guys, what's going on, man? What's going on? Will Rella said, I've got to say, I think the women's Money in the Bank match looks great. Some good names in there. Rhea, Julia, Roxanne, Alexa Bliss. That's stacked. I've got Rhea, Julia. I know Jay Cargill she's having a Money in the Bank match next week. Yeah. All right, Will Raleigh said qualifier thinks is next week. It's next week because you said I'm gonna win my Money in the Bank match on SmackDown next week. Yeah. J Rock said, "What's the link to the stream? I lost it." Okay, I'll get that to you here in a moment, J Rock. Harry's back on here now.
All right, you know what I mean. You know, man, I had to go and give me some of this iced coffee that my wife made me, man.
I heard you, but you up there beating up on stuff. Like, what in the world are you beating on, boy?
Beating on ice, man. Beating on ice from the ice maker. So
R7 said, "Great show again tonight here in Chris." Well, thank you, R7. Let me go ahead and
appreciate that, R7.
Get you that link there, J Rock. Jayla Rock wanted that link, so I'm gonna get that link on there, J Rock. There you go, man.
Man, come on now. Why in the world do they have to put LA Knight against Aleister Black?
And Shinsuke.
Oh, Shinsuke in there too?
Yeah, it's a triple threat.
Gonna win this thing. Come on now. And Shinsuke, another one that they doing wrong too.
There you go, J Rock. Yaraming. Yaraming. Now, Harry, this might be good right here. Now, this might be good for a little minute, man.
Shinsuke, what are you doing, man? You look like a woman there.
And Aleister Black just had 38th birthday or something? Or 40th?
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to Aleister Black.
Good grief, Harry. Good Lord. You'll see it.
Goodness sake.
That's what I'm saying, man. Coming to the stage, our man Jay Rizzle.
What's up, Jay Rock?
How you guys doing, man?
Yaraming.
Right.
Man, I had a ball at WWE Monday Night Raw, man.
It was good. It was good. It was great to be there.
Dude, I was out there. Did you see me behind Jey Uso, bro? I was inside the tunnel, man.
I didn't see you, man. I didn't see you.
Huh?
I didn't either.
I didn't see you, man. We didn't see you up there, man.
You say you couldn't
we
see
didn't get
me?
to see you Monday night.
Yeah, but if you rewatch it on Netflix, you'll be able to clearly see me.
Okay,
cool.
Netflix, you'll see me inside a tunnel behind Jey Uso with all the crowd, pumping up.
Okay.
And everything. But my phone going dead, so I gotta check out, man. See you.
Okay, no problem.
All right, well, good talking to Jay Rock. We'll talk to you in a little while. Yada mean.
Yaraming. Man.
Oh my God, man. I'm gonna be up all night, boy. I can't believe my wife made this coffee, man. This iced coffee. Yeah.
Boy, yeah, you ain't gonna get no sleep, boy. You ain't gonna get no sleep, boy.
Hey, nah, yada mean. I was up all night, yada mean. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, man, that bacon look good. What is that?
Bacon.
That ain't Wendy's, man. A bacon sign on the Baconator. That's pretty small compared to the regular Baconator. That ain't Twisted Tea, original iced tea, boy. That's Christopher Burton, boy.
I need something stronger than that, boy.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Man, but yeah, man, what do you think about SmackDown so far, man?
It's been okay, Chris. Nothing special. Not as good as Raw. But of course, we're not at SmackDown Live. We need to talk to our girl. We need to bring Laura Presley on. Talk to our girl about bring her on to tell us her experience at SmackDown. So they're at Savannah State University?
Yeah, it is Savannah State University.
Okay, so this is what's the name? Whatever his name is, man. Shay went to school.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But that's a big doggone gym that's a big arena for HBCU.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. It really is, man.
Yeah. They gentrify that thing though, man. I hate to say it.
Man, they gentrified all HBCUs.
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah, pretty. Yeah, well, all of them have. That's why. Yeah, that's true. So I mean, it's, you know, I hate to say it, but there's a lot more money being poured into a lot of those schools. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It's all there is to it. It is what
true,
it
man.
is.
That is.
Yeah, I mean,
That is 100% true, man.
I mean, you know, a lot of people might not want to say it or whatever, but we're just a melted culture, man. And I mean, we all done borrowed from each other as far as our cultures go. And
of course, man, of course.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yada yada mean.
Oh, he's tripping, man. He's tripping to us. I mean,
I'm gonna start saying that all the time. Yada yada mean. But they'll be like, I told you he was crazy. What the white people gonna be start saying it to white people every time I see them? Boy, don't matter wherever I meet them, boy. It'll be like they don't make them think I'm crazy. Boy, yada yada mean. I told you he was crazy. Just come over here. God tell his wife. I wouldn't be doing no crap like that. But can you imagine going around saying some stuff like that, Chris?
But
well, you have so many people scared.
No, for real, boy. Yeah, I mean,
yep.
Going around shaking and jerking and
yeah.
Joking like, boy, he owns something, boy. He owns something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What the hell is the black?
Whew. Bernie Hammer.
Man, who gonna win this match, man?
I say LA Knight probably gonna win this thing.
No, he ain't, Chris. No, he's not.
I say LA Knight gonna win it, man.
He should, Chris.
But that don't mean he gonna win Money in the Bank, though, man.
No,
I mean, he had to be in the match.
Yeah, he should win the match. You know what?
Shinsuke done had the title.
Well, you know Shinsuke gonna be looking up at the lights tonight.
Well, you know he ain't had the title though. He ain't had the title.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be looking up at. That's what I'm saying. He gonna be on the mat looking up at the lights. He gonna lose. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say he gonna get pinned.
But yeah, Alistair, man, he just Ooh.
And my kitty was over here messing with my drink. I don't know if he drank any or what. He probably sipped off.
Trying to get jacked up, boy.
Yeah, drank off the lid. You know, but he may have drank a little bit of that.
Christ, he did. Boy, carrying on, boy. Oh, good Lord, Shinsuke. Good grief, where LA Knight come from, boy?
Man, this crowd is dead, Christopher.
Yeah, I hate to say it, they really are. Oh, good grief. Oh, wow, they completely missed him, boy. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, goodness sake.
That's not good, but man, that's messed up. They did that boy wrong, man.
Oh! God almighty, Chris.
Mm-hmm. And you ain't seen nothing yet.
Wow, man.
Yeah. Mr. Moonsault then got doggone landed pretty much on his butt.
God almighty. Man, you gotta protect your workers, man.
Yeah, and they know that, man. They know that. They know that.
Those guys are professionals, man. That wasn't too professional. Like they supposed to protect him, man.
Yeah, he at least try to catch him or something, man.
Yeah. Goodness sake.
Goodness gracious, Shinsuke.
Nice elbow from LA Knight. Goodness sake. Yeah, I'm still behind you, Chris.
Oh, you? Oh, wow. I didn't think you were still behind me, man. Golly.
Yeah, I switched. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
You're making a mess over here.
Oh shoot! Good grief, Alistair. Exploded suplex. Nice. Oh, good God, he get caught with that black mask. LA Knight. LA Knight.
God almighty. Well, nice.
I told you, LA Knight, boy. I told you.
God. But I give this 2.5 stars, man.
I can go 2.5 for that.
It definitely could have been better. But yeah, 2.5. I can roll with that.
But that black mask, boy, was pretty, boy.
Yes, it was.
Caught that joker, boy.
Man, I just don't know. I just don't understand it, Chris. Look, I'm glad LA Knight won because, he deserves. I mean, he deserves to win. But yeah, like you said, he's not gonna win. He most likely he won't win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
God.
Meg said that match 2.5 to 3 stars.
Yeah, 2.5 stars, man. We'll roll with 2.5.
Christine, LA Knight won. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And why in the world they continue to promote Carmelo Hayes and The Miz? I mean, of course they're gonna continue doing Miz because they have, even though he's done been on the losing end a lot, they have always promoted him like that. But Carmelo Hayes, they are treating him like he's this big time superstar because he was a superstar big time. He got big over on NXT. But man, he's like a mid Carter here, a low mid Carter too.
Yeah.
It's like they made some kind of deal with him when he was going up. We're gonna do you right and everything. We're gonna make sure you're in the spotlight.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of you.
But he's losing, man. I think he's like a 40-60. He wins 40% of his matches. He loses 60%.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's gonna make sure that you are Mr. Who is going to huge? Exactly like
Awesome. What?
Does him.
Like awesome, but instead of son, you say him.
Man, wrestling has got to give it. Chris, it's just too corporate, man. You know what?
He knocked Jay out, but he laid that fool out, boy.
Hey, Chris, you remember back in the day? Let's go back and think about wrestling back in the day. Okay. When these guys used to do promos, I ain't talking about WWE and things like that. Go back and think about the territories. Remember these guys used to come out of nowhere and like they will be out there and they'll be talking to Gordon Solie. They'll be talking to Bob Caudle, David Crockett, Tony Schiavone when he was young. They'll be out there talking to them, and you see the Four Horsemen and stuff like that. Man, it seemed like, it didn't seem like none of this stuff was planned. Like, these guys had been sitting around the locker room. It used to seem like these guys came off the street, like say me and you, we walked in some place and we just started talking. And we might have went into the locker room and before our match, we may have got our gear or whatever, put our gear up, and we came in there and we had something to say. Wrestling was so good at making these jokes. They made these wrestlers look like they was hanging out with each other, like they went everywhere with each other. It was just so natural. Everything that all these guys did. It's like, hey, if you had a manager, if Paul Jones was your manager, it seemed like, this Joker was managing you from every single thing you did from the time you got up. That he was your manager. He was taking care of you. He was handling you. That's how these managers used to look back in the day. I know Paul Ellering did that for the Road Warriors, but Jim Cornette, it seemed like, hey, you really thought he was getting money from Mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, the Midnight Express was with this guy every single where he went. They were so good at doing that.
Yeah,
but
that was their thing, man. That was their thing.
Yeah. Now it seems like these jokers it's like, say, if you got a partner, it seems like you meeting up at the arena or something, and they say, you get attacked. You might not be with each other. You might get attacked somewhere. You guys coming up and you saying something real goofy or whatever. But these guys, they all had their own unique personalities.
Yeah, they did. That they did now. That they did.
And it was like you meet up with somebody at school. Like, Chris, there was a lot of little factions in school. A lot of little different little groups.
Your little cliques, man.
Yeah, your little cliques. And everybody had their own little thing, man. And that's how it was with wrestling. It's just like, oh my gosh, man, these wrestlers were so cool. They just their personalities were so unique, and everything just flowed so well. I mean, you could not tell at all that any of this stuff was scripted or anything. Man, I don't think we will ever see anything like that.
Well, see, man, Ricky Morton even said on his podcast, man, that
Yeah, I put that in the group. What he wrote.
He was being a heel is a lost art, and it'll never be the same and all that, man.
Yeah,
but, because it don't seem genuine.
Yeah,
but you got to think too, the fans have changed.
Yeah, the fans have changed, but who have changed the fans? Wrestling has. Wrestling dictates what the fans are seeing or what they're wanting. Now, if you take a guy and make him tweener, the fans ain't gonna have a choice. Yeah. But to cheer him sometime and maybe boo him sometime, they don't know. It's wrestling that's confusing the fans. So, that's just the way it is, man. And the fans didn't just change. They looking at the direction of what the sport has went to, and they're just going with it, but going with the flow. Hey, should I cheer this dude? I thought he was special when he was a fan favorite. Now he's a heel. I still like him, so I'm gonna cheer him here too. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I just love that, man. I think it just mesmerized people the way, because so many different unique personalities in wrestling.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
And you just like, man, I want to be like that guy. You sitting there like, oh, I want to be like that guy. There's somebody else I like. I want to be like that guy. And you took away so many different things from so many different wrestlers that you can apply. And I think kids applied it as they grew up of what a lot of these wrestlers, what they was doing, man. It was crazy, but it was good times. But I think with the way, life is not simple no more. It's kind of like, what's that song? What's the name had? Wu-Tang, your group, one of your favorite groups. Wu-Tang had, was it really all that simple? Was it really that simple? Yeah. It was simple back then, man. It's just, you had to have personality. Now so many things are done for you with the cell phones and everything. People, instead of people having to talk and verbally communicate, they are doing it from their brain, the brain telling them to sit there and, write this thing out. Because I've had females who've been in relationship with guys, and the guys couldn't express themselves in front of that female. They will have to go and sit in their car somewhere and write and text her. I'm like, don't you believe that? I'd be like, don't. Just because this guy telling you all this stuff on a text, he needs to be able to tell you this out of his heart, saying it, because of a person saying it from their mouth, it comes out of their heart. I said, you can go and sit down and think for a long time on what to say and come up with the right words. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have a revelation. I do think wrestling will be saved some kind of way. I don't think it's going to go under. I think somebody's going to come and is going to get this thing right. But, man, it can be done because, we've seen it. We've seen people out here on the indie scene put out some great promos and pretty much do the right thing, man. Got out there and did it really good. But they just don't have the money behind them to push it like that. We don't have we don't have the, we don't have what WWE has. We don't have what AEW has. When it boils down to it, we don't have the money. We don't have the platform to pretty much push these guys out there the way they need to be pushed out there. But you got to, oh my gosh, man, this is crazy.
Well, hey, we get to see this main event tonight, man. Oh, there you go, Harry.
That's tomorrow, right? John Cena and R-Truth. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here we go, Harry.
Okay. Yada yada mean. Yada yada mean.
Wow.
Next week on Smackdown, final triple threat qualifier for the men's Money in the Bank.
Oh God, don't tell me it's gonna be these three.
You're in. Good luck.
What?
Hey. Congratulations, man. We both could have been. That was your both get away. Could have sent a bag, man. But that's easy.
Oh my God. Ain't gonna be Solo.
Yeah, you talking about he ain't said that in 6 months.
This Joker tripping, man. Man, Solo got a beautiful family, man. I give him that.
Oh man.
Beautiful wife, his children, man, beautiful. I think Solo's a good dad, man. I bet he's a real good dad.
Oh, he probably is. I'm sure he is, man. I'm sure
Solo, I mean, you can tell that the way, man, the pictures they have.
Like Tampa, boy.
Great
Sunday.
family, man.
I'm gonna miss that too, but what time when that come on, man?
I don't know.
See that Battleground Tampa. When that?
Yeah, that was supposed to be in Orlando, and they left, man, because they only sold like 900 tickets.
Well,
I don't know what was going on.
That's why Tampa got all them shows, man. They got, like I said, they got all them shows in Tampa.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in Orlando, but yeah, Orlando was 900 tickets, man. I'm like, what? Brain, they should have brought that thing to Greenville. You know it'll sell out.
Sold out. If they would have brought all that to Greenville, it would have sold out.
Oh yeah. Man, we'll be out there all week long, man. Everybody in Greenville. Greenville, everybody in Greenville will be there all week long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? Those 70, I think Greenville, those 70 seats probably were people that didn't show up. You never know.
Probably.
Well, but I think that probably was the last section that they had as far as tickets go, and they just didn't sell them at the box office. Because remember, they were selling at the box office. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, people walking up and selling, boy. They were walking up.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it was already a sellout. They just
the next closest show, man. The next closest show is gonna be Smackdown in Knoxville, Tennessee. Next closest show to us.
Okay.
Yeah, so Saturday night's main event's gonna be in Tampa, NXT Battleground in Tampa, and Raw is gonna be in Tampa. Okay. So yeah, you got 3 shows in Tampa, man. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, we should have a Smackdown within the next 3 or 4 months. I'm pretty sure they have to bring one here.
Yeah,
we always get a Smackdown.
Mm-hmm. They need to bring at least a small pay-per-view, man. Yeah, they need at least a small pay-per-view, man. That's what they need.
Yeah, man. Yeah, give us an NXT, man. Give it to us. We would love to have it.
Yeah. Hey, give us an NXT something, man. I mean, golly, boy.
Yeah.
Whew. That would be awesome if you got an NXT pay-per-view, man.
Yeah.
That would be. I
don't know if AEW gonna ever come back to Greenville, but
I doubt that, man.
I mean, I don't know where they go, where they will go, because they definitely not gonna come back to the.
It would have to be in Spartanburg, man. The auditorium. It would have to be.
Go to Spartanburg. Yeah.
It would have to be.
Yeah.
Will Riley said I picked LA Knight to win. Wow, 2 for 2. Pick Jugi to win 2. Good pick.
Good.
Knight, I'm on fire here, Chris. Yeah, you is.
All right, Riley Sport. Cool.
Hey, I might play the lottery and let you pick my numbers, boy.
Yada mean.
some programming for students. Because doing gets it done.
All right, finally, boy.
What's that now?
We finally back from commercial or something, ain't we?
No, not well. I'm not. I'm about to.
Oh, I am. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
And a great night of action from here in Japan, where Julie on her Smackdown debut has qualified for Money in the Bank.
Man.
You're right about that. You know that word when he's yada yada mean. You know
Yeah.
it is that was back then when you was in high school. The guys I used to produce, they used to talk like that. The guys that used to produce music, they're
Yeah.
y'all age, man. They used to talk like that all the time. Yada mean, yada mean, yada mean.
Mm-hmm. There go Bianca.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, you dang on lucky
Now
joke.
she beautiful, boy. That's beautiful.
She is.
Boy.
Yes, she is, man. Big time. That dang Montez Ford, you wasn't, man. I ain't gonna sit here and say you're a lucky guy, man, because I mean, you know, hey, a lot of women gonna look at Montez and they say he's, you know, beautiful. You know, he's a good looking guy. So, and she seen that. She said, you know, she approached him. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So big ups to him, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just want to give up and just say forget all.
That girl is hot, boy.
What kind of example would I be for myself?
And she has that personality that you want in a female.
Yeah, I'm going there.
She got them broke fingers, boy. Broke them fingers, boy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still standing. I'm healing here, and I'm healing here, and I'm gonna heal stronger and wiser. So here's to a new beginning. I've been through so many
Boy, that
changes.
thing blasting, boy. Your TV blasting. Is mine blasting too?
So to refrain
No, man.
from earlier,
Okay.
I turned mine down. Yeah, I can hear yours, but well, it's not bad.
Okay. Knoxville, Tennessee, next Friday.
Yeah, that's a hometown, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, that's the best looking I've seen Knoxville look. I haven't been to Knoxville in years, though.
My mama graduated from there, man. College.
Oh,
from
yeah.
there.
Yeah, college. Yeah.
Way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that's going to be a crazy triple threat match. Who you think got that one here? Jacob, Mello, and Andrade. But that's the match I want to see.
Jacob, Mello, and Andrade.
Yeah, qualifying Money in the Bank. But that's the Money in the Bank I want to see right there. But Nia, that's the triple threat I want to see, boy. Lord have mercy, boy.
Goodness sake, man. These women are hot, boy.
They
They hot, man. That's all I got to say.
John Cena gonna be up there, boy, in Knoxville, Tennessee, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that man's. I'm not exactly sure on that one. I don't think it's gonna be Jacob or Mello. I mean, I think it's gonna be it'll be Jacob. Jacob should win that one. It was Jacob, Mello, and who else was they in that match?
Andrade.
Yeah, Jacob gonna win that, man. I don't know why he would win the Money in the Bank though, but I think he'll win that match.
Yeah, he'll win that match, but I don't see him winning Money in the Bank though.
Yeah, me either.
They your team, Harry. They go your team.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna win tonight. And DeMarcus Cousins, he's upset that he got put out of his team got put out.
Yeah. They're gonna be up shenanigans tonight, boy.
Shoot, yeah, they are. Mm-hmm.
Man, Fraction, boy, that's Harry's team, boy.
Yeah, 4-match winning streak, 2-time NXT tag team champions have not lost a match on SmackDown. They're gonna lose tonight.
But Harry said he was better than doggone Midnight Express, boy.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
Come on, boy.
And they midgets compared to the Midnight Express too. You know what? The Midnight Express is not really wasn't that big of a team. But if you put the Midnight Express next to them,
yeah.
You think the Midnight Express was giants, man?
Yeah, you're right though.
Even if you put them next to Montez and Dawkins, you think them Joker was giants, man.
Street Profits got new music and everything, boy.
Yeah, man. What's the name? Did a Mount Rushmore tag team. I didn't like it.
You talking about BET?
No, Devon Dudley, man. I didn't like it, boy. I didn't like it at all.
You should have did a podcast on it, boy. You should have.
I wanted. I was going to. I didn't like it. I think I recorded it. I think I'm gonna do a reaction to it, but I didn't like it. He had the Brain Busters in there, number 4. Number 3, I think he had the Heart Foundation. Number 2, I think he had the British Bulldog. I mean, the British Bulldogs. Number 1, he had the Road Warriors. I was just like, oh my gosh, man, this Joker tripping, man.
But I can see it though. Harry.
Heck no, man. Heck no.
I can see it, Harry. I can see it, bro.
I only see one team up there, man. The Road Warriors, I can see them being on that Mount Rushmore, but the rest of them, the British Bulldogs, man. Come on now.
British Bulldogs a team, Harry.
Would you take them over the Steiners?
Well, that would have been a heck of a match, though.
British Bulldogs was lost every time. Would you take them over the Midnight Express?
Oh, good Lord, yeah.
No, not me.
Dynamite Kid, what? Dynamite Kid? Come on, man.
Over the Rock and Roll Express.
Over the Rock and Roll Express, yeah. Yeah. Over the Rock and Roll Express, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about all that, man. I got to go back and watch some tape. I got to go back. You take the Heart Foundation over the Rock and Roll Express. Heart Foundation over Rock and Roll at midnight.
Now you said the Heart Foundation. Ooh.
Heart Foundation, Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Nah. I can't, because when I was thinking back some of their matches, it was mostly Bret did most.
Bret did. Yeah, Bret was the best out of the group. I'm not gonna say Jim didn't get in there. The Anvil could go. He could get in there and do some major stuff.
Bret was the workhorse. Bret was the workhorse.
Yeah, he was, man. So I'm just like, come on, man. British Bulldogs was pretty good, man.
British Bulldogs were balanced, man. You got to think.
Yeah, they were good.
Davey Boy was the power, and Dynamite Kid, he was like Benoit. He could do everything.
He was. Only thing I have against British Bulldogs, and I hate to say
they used to bring out that dog, but you hate it, but you don't like that dog.
No, I like the British Bulldogs. It's just they didn't have the competition, Chris, to propel them over a lot of different teams, man. That I could put.
They had the Moondogs. What you talking about? They had the Moondogs.
They didn't have no competition. They didn't have a lot of competition.
They had Rex and Spot, the Moondogs, boy.
Yeah, the Moondogs. Man, when they was the champs, man, they had the Moondogs. They had the Sheep Herders. Well, the Bushwhackers. Yeah. They had the Killer Bees, man. They had those type of teams, man. I'm just like.
And I think the U.S. Barry and Mike was around.
US they were. They were, but they did. Yeah, but they just really didn't have a lot of competition, man. I'm just like, and to me, Barry and what's his name, Barry and Mike Rotundo, they was heads and shoulders above most of those teams, man. They really were.
They put them against Nikolai Volkov and Sheik a lot.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
but,
they put them against
but like, I mean, when it boils down to it, they was heads and shoulders above most of those teams, man. But the British Bulldogs was good, but I was like, wow, they should be, if they was over in the NWA or WCW, NWA, WCW, which it was called NWA, WCW back then. If they was over there, I could get out. I wanted them to be there. I used to say it every time I watched them. I said, then I could get a real vibe for this team. I could get a real picture of what they could do, Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the World Wrestling Federation, I couldn't. I'm like, man, this team is good, but I just don't know how they would look against. It was so many teams, numerous teams that was over in the WCW that I was like, man, I wish I could picture them. I wish I could see them wrestle these teams. But, you know, they didn't get a chance to wrestle so many teams, man, because, I mean, that was just really good. Because at that time, you know, remember the WCW, when British Bulldogs was around, WCW and NWA, they had.
Here we go, that flippity floppity, boy. That flippity floppity, boy.
They had the United States tag team belts going at that time, too, Chris. So you had teams like Ivan Koloff and Crusher Khrushchev, and then it was Ivan Koloff and Nikita Koloff as the champs. You had Baron Von Raschke and Manny Fernandez as champs. You had so many different teams, Ron Bass and Black Bart as champs.
I couldn't stand them jokers.
I know you couldn't, but I'm just saying they was in that mix. It was just so many different teams in the mix that was really good teams. So I'm just saying, man, you know, it just British Bulldogs, unfortunately, they was in an era of tag team excellence, in my opinion. And they was in the WWE's tag team division, which I think was good, but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
It just wasn't great. I mean, so I'm like, wow, man. I mean, Midnight Express had to go up against some great tag teams, man. Those guys used to hang with the Road Warriors, Chris. So I'm like, them guys will roll with the Warriors, man. They will roll with Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson. They can roll against anybody. So I'm just like, man, for me to just up and just say, hey, Midnight Express, they was better than Midnight Express. That's hard for me to say, man. That is hard for me to say. Even though I didn't really think the Midnight Express was the greatest, but when it boils down to it, you look at their teamwork.
Now I'll say this now. What I'll say they're better than the Beautiful Bobby Condry version.
Yeah, I can say they're better than that version, but it's
now when they had Sweet Stan, that's a whole nother ball game because of Sweet Stan.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not even advocating and saying Midnight Express is on the top 4. I'm not even saying they are part of the Mount Rushmore, because my Mount Rushmore would be the Anderson brothers, the Steiners, Road Warriors, Ricky Steamboat, and Jay Youngblood. That's my Mount Rushmore. That if you want to go with 4 teams, I might can throw Jack and Jerry Briscoe in there and throw out.
But what about the Blackjacks, man? The
Blackjack Lenz and Blackjack Mulligan, they just wasn't long. They wasn't together long enough, but they could have been on the Mount Rushmore. But they was together a little bit longer. They was awesome.
But Harry didn't even put the Moondogs on there, boy. Goodness gracious, boy. Moondogs, my team.
I can't do it, boy. I can't do it.
I ain't gonna lie though, Harry. Every time I seen them jokers, I started scratching, boy. Like I had fleas, boy. Every time I look at them, I was like, God, dog, I feel dirty. Watching these. Like
the Wild Samoans was great, man. I'm talking about Alpha and Sika. I'm pretty sure you didn't see him. You didn't see him much. Alpha and Sika was. Well, Alpha and Sika was a couple more suckers, boy. Them was a bad mofos, boy. I'm telling you, but them motherfuckers were bad.
But Harry said, I ain't scared of a lot of people, but I was scared of them.
You damn right, boy. they was the Road Warriors before the Road Warriors. Alpha and Sika was some suckers, boy. They were bad. Look, I was shocked Tony Ellis and Rocky Johnson beat them. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I was shocked. them Wild Samoans were bad. Them some bad boys. But let's see. Man, I've seen a lot of great tag teams, man. It takes a lot. I'm trying to think of the tag teams in WWF history that really impressed me to where I could say they top in the top five. Jimmy and Jerry Valiant, the Valiant brothers. Now that was back in the 70s. Of course, you didn't see them. That's when Boogie Woogie Man was with his brother. Man, they was an excellent tag team. Pretty much. No, it's Handsome Johnny and no, it's Handsome Jimmy and Gentleman Johnny. Goddamn, Johnny Valiant and Jimmy Valiant, and Jerry was their brother, but he was like a valet type guy. Really didn't wrestle.
Man from New York City, boy.
And yeah, Lou Albano was their manager, man. Them boys were bad. They was bad. The Executioners was a pretty good tag team. That was Big John Studd. I mean, he had a mask on, so you didn't know who he was. That was Big John Studd and some other big man. But they was and Lou Albano had them. They was bad too. Now Bobby Heenan managed a lot of great tag teams in WWE.
Oh yeah,
that was
a lot. Heenan family, boy.
Heck yeah. That was a lot of great tag teams, man. Tony Guerrero. I mean, you ain't gonna know who I'm talking about. Tony Guerrero and
by the time I knew who he was already
Rick Martel and Tony Guerrero. What's that?
By the time I knew who he was already in the back being an agent. By the time I knew who he was.
Rick Martel and Tony Guerrero, man, that was a bad tag team. So
what a DDT. Nice. Let's get these comments real quick before they get out of hand. So
man.
Will Riley said, "Hey, Harry and Chris, on social media, WWE just announced the women's match for Saturday night's main event, Selena Vega versus Chelsea Green for the U.S. title. Hope Chelsea gets it back. Hope so too."
I like Chelsea.
She was an entertaining champion.
Heck yeah, I like Chelsea.
Will Riley said a lot of complaints about the IWC. There wasn't a women's match on the card on Saturday night's main event.
Oh wow!
If you weren't aware, go on social media, the fans aren't happy. Christine Sosa Girl said, "I'm so beyond sick of Solo."
Christine.
Will Riley said, "Yeah, Solo kind of agree. In my opinion, Jacob 5-2 won't be the one saying I love you, Solo. Nope, it will be I hate you, Solo. And wait and see my prediction. Jacob turns on Solo. Oh, it's gonna happen sooner or later. Yeah. They're gonna turn him face, man. You can see that coming."
But Nathan Fraser was going off on dog. He was going off on dog on Montez, man.
Oh, he lost it, boy. Goodness gracious, boy.
Oh, snap. You gonna get messed up doing that, boy. Oh, snap.
That fake out, boy.
I'm at about 2.2. What you at?
Yeah, about 2.2, yeah. Oh, shoot. This one.
That ain't DeMarcus Cousins, boy.
But Marcus Cousins on that, boy. He's like, boy, I shouldn't be out of this match, boy. He's like,
man, where's Axiom at?
Lay it out. He laid out.
Yeah, man, it's not good, man. Nathan Fraser can't do this by himself.
Yeah, no, he can't, man. But guys, thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We still on here, man. Still rocking with I can't believe we've been on here 3 hours and something already, man. But yeah, guys, we rocking. Like I said, we on here rocking, man. We getting it in. We did our Raw review of this past Monday here in our hometown, Greenville, South Carolina, man. Now we're up here doing Smackdown. So, guys, it's all good, guys. It's all good, man.
Nathan is trying. He's trying to take this thing home, Chris.
Yeah, he's trying, man.
Ain't no partner over there. Well, okay, Axiom is getting up finally.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness sake, what a right hand. Oh, wow, nice up kick. That's Joker. Boom.
Man,
Joker hit a big boss man on him, Chris. That ain't Big Bubba Rogers, boy. That was my man there, boy. That was my man. That's the baddest looking. I got to give it to Mr. Hughes, though. As far as bodyguards, I'll give it to Mr. Hughes, man.
Man.
Remember Mr. Hughes, boy?
Yeah, man.
Bubba Rogers was bad. That was a bad boy, too, when he was Jim Cornette's bodyguard. But Mr. Hughes, I was scared of Mr. Hughes.
Hold on, boy. He said they're coming. Who coming, boy? Who coming? What is it? The time? What? Who coming, man? Hold on. Who coming? What is the hourglass? What? Who is this?
Shot. What are you talking about?
Somebody coming. Who coming?
Like at a 2.6 right now. They're coming, Shot. What are you talking about, bro?
Who coming, boy? He must have seen something, boy. He knows
What,
something.
invasion of the body snatchers or something? Boy, we better watch it out, boy. Somebody might be coming to our door to get us, Chris.
Boy,
Boom.
oh, boy.
Kick in the stomach. Sound like some alien invasion or something like.
But somebody coming, boy. What's happening, man?
Who
Who coming?
The poltergeist, boy, they're here.
Man, speaking of poltergeist, man, you heard they got the Annabelle doll on tour, doing a nationwide tour. The actual Annabelle doll.
You for real?
They got it on tour. It's in San Antonio, Texas, right now.
Wow.
They took it out of the Warrens' basement with all that haunted poltergeist demonic stuff, and they took it out and actually have it on tour, and it's in San Antonio, Texas, right now.
Oh gosh, man.
I'm like, ain't no way, man.
I wouldn't be going to see that. I wouldn't be going to see that stuff, man.
No, I'm like, hey, you go. Hey, I'm like, you go take a picture and tell me how it was. That's what you do. I do. Nah, I don't fool with that mess, boy.
Oh yeah, I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm at a 2.7 right now, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a 2.8 match.
It might get up to a 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking it will.
And there go your boy Axiom, boy. He back in there finally, man.
Yeah, I know.
God doggone, boy.
Man, Axiom and Nathan Fraser is a good tag team.
Yeah, they are, man. Christine Saucy said, "Shot, I was hoping to talk to you about your wife. I heard I have heart issues, and I was wondering if her symptoms were anything like I had." Okay.
Man, this Joker boy got a sleeper on him. You
Yeah,
ain't got a lot
boy.
in though,
and then Frazier got like trying to have a dragon sleep on.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! What in the world is this? Oh Lord! But they saying the YS6 coming, but that's a YS6.
Yeah, I
right
know.
there.
I know. Goodness sake, there's some good stuff, Chris.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, it's funny because I've been seeing online, man, everybody talking about the YS6. They ain't got plans for them. They're going to disband the YS6 and all this and all that. And,
Let me clean my glasses.
I mean, they can still do something with them, man, but they just got to have something set for them boys.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do.
Doggone Nathan Frazier, how long you going to stay down, boy? I'm been sitting up there for about 45 minutes, man. What you doing? Doggone, boy. Little Nick's, boy. Charles Robinson, boy.
All right, Julia and LA Knight advanced to Money in the Bank. Now, this is a dead crowd, man.
Yeah, I hate to say it. They really are dead, man. And tagged him, boy. Oh, Lord, this is about to be horrible right here. Oh, Lord, look at it. Oh, my God.
What the world are they doing? What the heck are they doing?
Super kick into a brain buster, boy.
Goodness Goodness.
Super kick into a brain buster, boy.
Goodness sake, man. That jumped it up to 3.1. I got 3 stars, 3.1.
A super kick into a brain buster. That could be, but now you got to think.
Good. Huh?
Oh God, dog! But he hit him with the NBA trophy, boy. Hit him. I seen him. Harry hit him with the trophy, the NBA trophy.
Oh wow!
But he hit him with the trophy, Harry.
Oh my gosh!
I told you, boy, he hit him with the trophy, boy.
Oh my gosh!
Oof! God almighty, boy! This is at 3 stars easy right now, boy.
God almighty! I'm at 3.2, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a 3 stars plus now, boy. Yeah,
it's gonna be almost a 3.5 star match. It should be. I say it's gonna end up 3.5 stars. I thought it was gonna be over. This is incredible.
Oh.
Boom. God almighty.
Oh, shoot. God almighty.
You Fraser just tagged. Goodness sake.
Good grief.
Boom. God, what the?
Boy, that's a 3.5 stars right now, boy.
Yeah, I'm at 3.3, 3.4. Yeah, 3.5 star match. It's a 3.5 star match either way it go. Wow.
That joker walked up his back and got kicked in the face, boy.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful, Nathan. God almighty. Goodness sake.
Hold on, boy. Here come, wait a minute. Here come the rest of the crew. Hey, here come the rest of the Denver Nuggets, boy. Here come the rest of the Denver Nuggets, but he calling out the bench. He calling them off the bench.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh, man.
I told him, but
this what make wrestling. This
what
makes
he calling him off the bench. But he calling him off the bench. But he like, hey,
yeah,
I need
that's
some.
the whole team, man. Like you said. This is ugly, man. They just messed up a great match. Goodness.
It ain't over yet, Harry.
Oh, it's over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. It's over because, like, you know, they, like I say, they just changed the whole. Oh gosh, wow, Andre Dawkins, man. I mean, they going DeMarcus Cousins. They're doggone nice power bomb.
Hold on.
What in the world's going on? What in the world's? Wow.
Look at you.
What in the world? This ain't dark, man. Why 6? God. Man, this is horrible, man. This is horrible.
God, they're killing everybody. What? Boy, Shai said, I told you, boy.
That's my girl, Nikki, boy. Oh, yelling crazy self. First time I seen her in Greenville, just running around acting crazy. Ah! Man, where in the world would y'all stay? I would just run, man. I wouldn't stay there. I would have ran as soon as I seen that. Them lights would have came on. I would have been running out of the arena.
Hair black.
This joker's crazy, man. Man, catch Killer Cross when you need him, man.
What that Kevin Owens brother out there, boy?
Last time I seen the doggone Y6, man, crossing his boys was beating them down. AOP.
Yeah.
They beat doggone the. You think people haven't forgot about that? AOP was whooping their butts last
They
time I
probably
seen them.
have, boy.
They think people don't forgot about that, man. I forgot about that.
Now,
AOP
hey,
beat their butts.
now, could you imagine if this was at Greenville, boy? Could you imagine, hey, if this was at Greenville?
I wouldn't have cared, man.
But I mean, the crowd would have went. The crowd would have lost.
Yeah, the crowd probably would have got all into it, man. But that match was like at 3.7. That match was dynamic. That was gonna be a 4-star match, Chris.
Got a cake in the ring, boy.
What'd you think about the match? The match was gonna be a 4-star match. That match was gonna be.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad to see Y6, man. I am.
Now, I hope they got something for him. I hope they got something for him.
I doubt it.
McMahon said best match of the night, 3 to 3.5 stars. Yes, Harry, they said their name and they appeared. Why 6?
Wow.
His team said possible upset looming here, Clemson in Texas.
Okay.
Man, but yeah, that was. What would you give the show overall, man?
Oh gosh, man.
With that ending and everything, I can go 3. I can give it a solid.
I'm gonna go 3. I had it at 3. I'm trying to justify 2.5 stars, man. But 3, all in my head is 3 stars, man. But God Almighty. You know what? When you attack all night long and you continue to attack week in and week out, what are you showing me? You telling me you don't have nothing. You don't have anything creative. You don't have no ideas. When you're doing that week in and week out, it's just like a football team that's playing 3 quarterbacks. You don't have one. You playing 3 quarterbacks, you don't have nothing. And that's what they're showing me with the WWE. That's what they're showing me. The WWE, I never thought they would go to all these attacks, man. Just attacking people all the time. Because this last match, I mean, I can understand them doing it, but that was a great match. That was a perfect match, almost basically. It was getting there, man. They could have kept that thing going for another 10 minutes like that, man. That would have been a 4.5 star match, easy. Chris. Man, I feel like they're elfing with me, man. I feel like they're intelligence, man. I believe they getting it. Boy, I believe they seeing what I'm saying, man, and they going after me, man. I'm beginning to get paranoid.
But they're gonna be like, well, we doing this to piss Harry off, boy, because we love to see him get pissed off.
Right, man. God Almighty, I just don't get it, man. Why in the world would you do that? I mean, you had to bring the Y6 back in a certain way, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Back in the day, they were so good. Back in the day, they were so good at, pretty much bringing a wrestler back, even an evil guy, like even evilness back. When you brought the missing link back in, you brought Mad Dog's son in. Dusty Rhodes, he had him in a cage, and Arn Anderson revealed him. He was in a cage. He was acting crazy. Missing Link, they had Missing Link come. And Missing Link was over on the side. Ole Anderson had pretty much turned the lights off, and Missing Link was over there and scared the hell out of Gordon Soley, and then started talking to Gordon Soley and everything. That's the Missing Link and everything. And everybody just gaps in the crowd. Just couldn't believe it. Everybody was just, oh my gosh. It's certain ways to bring people back, man. It don't have to be attacks all the time. You just don't have to do that.
Of course, man.
Wow, man. Wow. It just, man, wrestling is an art. It's an art form, man. And it needs to be an art. It needs to be beauty inside of this art. And beauty is not attacking people all the flipping time. That don't make it an art form. That makes it a hell. Me and you in school, Chris, and we walking around, just, people having beef. Oh, this person got beef with this person. This person got beef with this person. Or like say, that person may be a friend of yours or whatever, or your friend might be having beef with somebody, but hey, I'm gonna get in on the attack too with my friends to attack this person back. That's what this is like beef, man. It's like school beef. It's like skating rink beef. It's just all it is to it. It's beef. You know,
that's crazy, man.
Might as well call it wrestling beefs. Everybody just beefing with each other and people getting jumped, and you may have a friendship with somebody for a while, but how long is that friendship gonna last in wrestling? Because when it boils down to it, you can't trust nobody, man. And hey, Solo Sikoa, a man who's telling him he loved him a few months ago, and he said it tonight too. I love you, but he's gonna jump Solo's ass next week. You watch?
Oh yeah, something's gonna happen, boy. Something's gonna happen, man.
He gonna beat
especially
he gonna get him. He gonna get him.
If you lose, don't ask no questions.
Exactly. All right, Sean said, there you are. But hey, we appreciate everybody coming in. Overall, like I said, it's 3 stars. It wasn't bad. Like, you know, it wasn't bad, but it's still, you know, it's what just brings to light to me is that they have something. You could tell it's there. That next level of greatness is there, but they're missing something. They're missing that main ingredient to make this special, to make wrestling special. And hey, chaos gets in the way. Too much chaos gets in the way. Of course, you got to have chaos because we've always had chaos in wrestling. We always had chaos in wrestling, but too much chaos. Too much chaos will decrease creativity. Will nullify creativity, and that's what's going on. So, but hey, overall, like I said, 3 stars for tonight, and 3.5 stars for that last match. And it's good to see Y6 back. Tomorrow night, I will be here for main event, guys. Christopher Burton will be at work, and hopefully it's still on when Chris gets off, and Chris can join us tomorrow. But I will be on tomorrow night, and we'll talk about that, man. We will be checking out main event. And till the end, guys, basically, we are pretty much out of here. Let's go ahead and get some, Chris, let's go ahead and give some shout-outs before you do that, man.
Shot Van Dam, man. Shot Van Dam. Yeah. And we definitely praying for his wife, Crystal, man.
Yeah, Crystal,
Homegirl, Christine, Saucy Girl, Magnum. Who else was in the building? Will Raleigh Sport, man.
Will.
Who else? J-Rock came on. R709. Who else?
Lucas came in. I'm sorry we didn't get you, Lucas, on tonight. We'll get you next show.
Lucas was on. Who else was on here? AJ Scales was on here, man. Lucas was on here. Richard Hood was on here. Our man Scott Larson was on here. Majestic Marie, 1/2 of Peaches and Powerbomb.
Girl.
Who else was on here, man? Let's see. I think that's pretty much about it, man. Everybody seems to be looping over. Black Rain and Alma Clark. Yeah, Black Rain and Alma Clark.
And John Smith came in earlier too.
John Smith came in, man. So
And what Mag say right there then? Agree, Smackdown gets 3 stars. Great show. Have a great evening, everyone. You too, Magnum. You too, brother. Man.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in, man. We had a great night.
100%.
Oh, and Green Randall came in too.
Yeah, man, Green Randall came in the house. Appreciate Green Randall. And of course, we can't forget our man AJ Scales, who's always in here riding with me. AJ definitely came in tonight. But yeah, we appreciate everybody coming in, man. And and we appreciate our man Shaw Van Dam joining us tonight, and J Rock. Yeah, he came on there too. But wow. I don't know, man. Like I said, look, the ingredient is there. It's just it may be a little bit of seasoning that they're missing, Chris. Instead of
it might be, man.
Yeah, they putting a little too much garlic in, and that's causing a little confusion, bro. A little bit too much garlic.
It might be, man.
Yeah, and it's overpowering the salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? So they might be putting a little bit too much mustard on that burger, and it's overpowering.
Mustard.
Exactly. Hey, just going, just taking it overboard. I believe a lot of it has to do with overproduction. But hey, we are out of here. We'll talk to each and every one of you guys a little bit later. and we'll see you tomorrow, man. Hey, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, Christopher Burton be on sometime. If not, like I say, we're gonna rock this thing out either way it go. But stay straight up. Peace.